Happy Frog here.
Hello!
In just a few moments, we will begin our trip to the Disneyland Resort Entrance Plaza. Thank you.
Is this thing on? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes Mondays. How's everyone doing today?
Happy Monday, you guys. We're happy to be back after another week since Nick was on a cruise ship. But we're back. We're ready to party.
If you guys are new to Mouse Vibes Monday, my name is Nick, and this is Ashley. We're going to talk to you guys about our last couple of weeks. We took a week off. Ashley was in Cabo the week before. I went on a cruise with my guy, Jim. It was a lot of things happening at once, so we're back. We're so stoked to see everyone here in the chat today.
We have a live stream every single Monday at 7 o'clock where we take questions, we talk about life, we laugh, we cry, all of that together.
More crying than laughing, right? Happy tears.
On your end.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, babe, your tag's sticking out.
Oh.
Got you.
Thanks, babe. She's got my back. How's everyone doing? We got Mandy in the chat. What up, Mandy?
Yeah.
Hannah's here. Abby. What's up, Abby? It's good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
What's up, Jordy? Jacob? All right, guys. It's a party now. I love this. Liz and Sunny. Oh, can't forget Kira. What up, Kira? Nice to see you in the chat.
Yes.
Always love seeing your
I
name.
know. And I saw your Facebook comment today, so thank you very much. Also, we have our wine. Today is our 6-year anniversary.
Yeah, guys. Talk
Cheers.
about no days off. This year we've celebrated my birthday on Alive. Was yours? No, we took it off.
I don't know.
No,
we were on here for my
skipped it.
birthday week, but my birthday wasn't on a Monday.
Yeah, I think it was there's been a lot of holidays and
Yeah.
anniversaries on our Mouse Vibes Monday, which is always awesome, but I love that words. Could you imagine 6 years ago, we're like, we're going to spend an anniversary on live?
I know. I can't believe it's been 6 years. Looking back at when I was going on we did an Instagram post. So we went to Universal yesterday and took a spot, or took a picture in the exact same spot as we did on one of our first theme park dates together, the day that Nick asked me to be his girlfriend. And it was 6 years apart, and it was just really crazy.
I love it.
And like they didn't like fix up the little bikes or anything at all. They still
Still there. I love it. Old Faithful.
so funny. We got we're celebrating our anniversary with you guys, so thank you for being with us, and that's why we have our wine.
Woo!
I have my wine in my Epcot World Showcase glass.
And mine's just a basic glass because I'm pretty basic.
No, it's iridescent. It's like a glitter glass.
Ooh.
Dude.
Okay, this is Ashley's glass. That's
Yeah.
it. Michael's here. What up, Michael? Jalen, what up, man?
Jalen, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, we've been trying to put up those Jurassic Park Funko Pops that you got us, and we're trying to like figure out room. We have to like redress the set.
Yeah.
Like if you guys can't see behind the camera, this set room is an absolute disaster. It looks like a tornado went off in it, so we need to like regroup, reorganize, and get it together.
Sonny and Jalen, we're trying to get on your level and do like awesome displays
I
where it
know.
looks cool and like a lighting package. Slowly but surely it'll be up there, I promise.
We need to get like those really cool, like, you know those clear plastic cases and it kind of looks like stuff's floating?
Yeah.
We need to get that.
Floating shelves?
Yeah.
Do you know? Honestly, we're starting a side business where we do custom shelving, Ashley and I. It's going to be the second thing. It's going to be called Espresso Shelf.
I hate
Betty
you
and
so
Joe are
much.
here. What
Oh
up,
my
guys?
God. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Betty and Joe, I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I thought about you guys a lot on the cruise. They were my inspiration for the cruise. Miss you both.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we can't wait to talk to you about the cruise. Nick has a lot to say.
Yeah, we're going to break it down. It's going to be intense. Kristen's here. What's up, Kristen?
Woo! Hi. Oh, I like your Stranger Things Abby profile picture.
It's awesome.
Yes.
She gets it. Shelton! Check out those Nope shirts. Solid movie.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk about Nope. Nick hasn't seen it yet.
No.
I saw it opening night. My was still on the cruise. We're going to talk about it. I liked it. I didn't understand it, but I liked it.
Sounds like you when I talk to you.
Oh my God, you're a sassy king today, aren't you? Gotta watch out.
This is my one day. This day of my birthday, I can get away with a little bit of sass.
Yeah. No, you're sassy all the time, but we love you for it.
Des is here. What's up, Des and Gab? Miss you guys.
Nick and Ashley, miss y'all. Gabby and I haven't been able to watch any videos, but we're going home for the weekend and we'll definitely catch up. We got to find a way to go to Disney together in October. Oh my gosh, I love your guys' picture in front of It's a Small World Holiday.
So cool.
And yeah, we have so many new videos up on the channel. Definitely go check them out.
They've been traveling. They've been doing a bunch of awesome stuff. So
Guys have been crushing
a
it.
good follow on Instagram, so it's awesome seeing them.
Yeah.
Nicole's here. What's up, Nicole?
Oh my gosh,
Thank you for the
Nicole.
well wishes.
I don't know if you saw a replay of the last Mouse Vibes Mondays, but I got your water bottle, and thank you so much. It is like literally so cute, and
It's
it matches
awesome.
an outfit that I have. So thank you.
It was perfect.
It was really cool. Thank you.
It's a really good gift. Ray Ray's here.
Ray
I love this. I love watching your videos. Thank you for making me laugh. You guys make me laugh so much. It's awesome.
I'm glad we make you laugh because I feel like it's usually just me being a hot mess express on camera, and I really appreciate that you guys don't mind and you find it funny. Yeah. Or the fact that like it was pointed out to me by like 5 people that I sing talk, and I like knew that I did that, but I'm also like in denial. And my friend David Vaughn was like, yeah, you sing when you talk. And then when we were watching back the Cabo video, I was like, there's gonna be a guy waiting with a placard, and I was like, I don't know how to stop. I'm glad I made you smile.
That's amazing.
I'm glad I make you smile.
That's the note. She's like a real life Disney princess, guys. It's amazing. Kidder's in the chat. Having breakfast tacos for dinner, which honestly is a solid move. You can always eat breakfast. And watching Mouse Vibes. And here for the cruise review. Kidder, buckle up. I'm excited to kind of dive into this with all of you guys.
Yeah, me too.
It's fun. It'll be cool.
It'll be cool.
There's a lot to talk about it with. I filmed basically like 4 days of vlog footage for our cruise. The cruise ship that I went on was a Carnival. Should I just get right into it?
Yeah, are you guys down if we start out with a quick cruise review?
Let's just get into it. Kidder's here. He's got breakfast tacos, and let's not get those colds.
Yeah, everybody grab your water, wine, breakfast tacos, and let's get into this cruise talk. Buckle up.
I know a lot of people are here for like theme park talk, so we won't be like too crazy with it. But I went on my first ever adult cruise. It was a Carnival cruise out of Long Beach, and we had a couple different stops. It went to Catalina, Ensenada, a day at sea, and then we got back home. I haven't done a cruise since I was 13 years old. So a lot has changed, obviously. I've matured a lot, and I have different activities. Like the pool was like the #1 priority as a kid. And like my mom would like dump me off at the kids camp. Does anyone know what that is?
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much. This time around, I bought the drink package. I went with my best friend, Jim. He was celebrating his birthday as well. It's actually his real birthday today, so happy birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday, Jim.
But it was awesome. A little unexpected. Getting into the cruise terminal through Long Beach, I had never really done any of that. And the writing wasn't pretty clear on things. You have to submit a COVID test before if you're vaccinated. I went days ahead, but my results were a little bit delayed, so I had to do a rapid test on site. All of that was super painless and easy and convenient. I thought it was really streamlined. Getting on the Carnival cruise, I'll just say it's like dinner and a show. A lot of good things happened, but there were 2 like decent incidents on the boat that were like, whoa, I'm going to make sure I always hang out on the Lido deck just in case something pops off. Yeah. Has anyone been on a cruise over here?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I remember, so I think I told you guys I grew up cruising. And we remember the new direction the channel's going? We're talking about traveling. So let's get into it. I definitely, like, when Nick booked the Carnival cruise, I was like, babe, let's be realistic. It's a 4-day Mexico booze cruise with your bro. Like, I personally wouldn't go on a Carnival cruise after going on one before, but it's like, it was the easiness, right? You get to drive down to Long Beach. There's no plane involved. It's super easy. It was a newly renovated ship, but you also, I think in a sense in life, you get what you pay for. And it was a 4-day booze cruise, and Nick had fun, but it's just like, I've been on Royal Caribbean as well. And Royal Caribbean, to me, obviously Disney is the standard, but Royal Caribbean's really awesome. And I just like, for what you guys did, a bros trip, that's what it was. But it's like, if you and I went, I don't think I could do that.
I agree.
Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
So I'll say our first stop was awesome. Catalina. Oh, actually, let's back it up. The boat was renovated. It used to be the Carnival Victory, and it opened up in 2000. And this last year, they were able to actually remodel the whole thing and give it a new name. It's kind of like when a band is together and they break up and they get a new name. So now it's the Radiance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was like more digital, like making it ready for this generation with like USB ports and different like the casino was all up to date. Mm-hmm. Our first stop was Catalina, and that was kind of an interesting thing. We woke up the second day, we were in Catalina to start off with, and Catalina doesn't actually have a port or a dock, so we were actually anchored out and had to take like water shuttles, water taxis into the port, and that was something I've never experienced. So you had to like get a number, wait for your number to be called, then you would go in. And I've never done Catalina Island. Catalina is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. We had a perfect day there, not a cloud in the sky. And that's kind of one of the things I really enjoyed about the cruise was being able to get in a bunch of different things in a short amount of time. Catalina was one of the things where like I hit up Ashley, like, we have to go back.
Yeah.
We weren't able to do parasailing, unfortunately. So Jim and I rented a golf cart, which you guys will see in our video. And that was awesome. We got a good lay of the land. We did pretty much everything on that side of the island. It's relatively small. There's only like 4,000 people that actually live in Catalina. So it was really, really fun. The next day, we had a day at sea or a night at sea, and we woke up in Ensenada. And shout out to Kitra, and Peter for giving me the best taco recommendation of my life. Anthony Bourdain gave it its stamp of approval. I did like ceviche tacos. Yeah, it was like every type of seafood you can possibly imagine. And at first, it's like on a corner on a busy street, and there's a lot of foot traffic. It's like, I don't know. Traveling, I always get like an upset stomach. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it all right now at this taco stand. And I'm glad I did. It was the best meal of my life.
It's so funny because he was telling me, yeah, Jim was like, we shouldn't eat at this taco stand. It's like up on a tent. And I'm like, bro, the most authentic taco places that are the best is literally like a lady with a little heating thing and tortillas. Like, that's authentic tacos. Like, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It's like, those are authentic tacos. But I think Nick was saying that the food on the ship wasn't the best. It was kind of bland. And thank God you had those tacos. And then also it was more of like a party cruise, whereas like us in our 30s, like obviously we're the turn up channel and we love to party. But I think like between like the slides being closed and the pool not being big, I think like you just wish there was more things to do or more amenities on the ship.
I think it's what it is like it has enough turn up. I was just like the wrong demographic for it. Mm-hmm. Like if I wanted Cola Dub right over here, we have a blast on Carnival, but we mainly go for the casino and bars. We don't ever get off the ship. The casino, bars, if that's something you're into doing, there's so much of that, and it's really, really fun. I just like wanted, because we were vlogging, I wanted to show everything that you could do on it. And I felt like this particular cruise ship was meant more for like young children and families that have young kids.
Yeah.
So that was like, they have a lot of different things. They have like a rope course on board. They had a basketball hoop on the top, mini golf, like a bunch of activities, and arcade. For me, it was like a lot of drinking, a lot of eating. They had a really good quick service. I thought the quick service on board the Radiance was top notch. They had a Guy Fieri's burger stop. Mm-hmm. I think I had 3 burgers in one day, which called out the hat trick. They had the Blue Iguana, which is an awesome quick service Mexican spot. You can do burritos, tacos, that sort of thing. And then they had a deli on board. And then one day, only one day it was open, they had this awesome barbecue joint in the back.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Like, I really enjoyed the quick service food. I thought, honestly, some of those, like, bring that Guy Fieri spot to any Disney park. It was awesome.
And I think for you, like, I think we were talking to Peter, Kitra, and Danny about this. I think for you, like, as we break our cruise cherry, I guess, because we both haven't been on one in 20 years, I think that was a good start. But totally. I want to go on the Royal Caribbean cruise that goes to the private water park island. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. And I see comments in here about the Disney cruises. Disney cruises, you guys, we got like really humbled by the pricing. Like, I went to like, I'm like, oh my God, all of our friends are going on the Disney Wish. We should do it. And like, humbled. But it's Disney. And obviously with good reason that it's like the elite ship experience. Like, you have freaking Olaf serving you steak dinner. Like, come on. But it's expensive. And totally. I don't think we can go on that yet. Maybe like if we save in a couple years. But I think like I'd rather like do our Europe trip than go on a Disney cruise just because for the cost. You know what I mean?
One day the wish will be there. That'll be our wish. I think Royal Caribbean, if I now look at all of the different like activities and things that we're kind of into, the Wish is obviously definitely up there, but the Royal Caribbean cruises rather look more up our speed. I feel
Royal Caribbean cruise, like we watched like Peter and Kitra's video, and then who's the new people we discovered?
Trav and Chelsea.
And Chelsea. Like, you guys know me. Like, I want pool drinks, snacks, pool drinks, snacks, and more pool and drinks. That's what I want. I want to go to that little private island with every single pool and every single cocktail and all the little slides and stuff. Like, that is my steez. So
totally.
I'm excited. We've been watching more cruise videos and getting a lot of like recommendations from our friends. But we did a poll up on Instagram. we think that the video is going to be stronger as one long vlog, which you guys know that we never do, but we're just going to test the waters. Nick's going to put together a 40-minute super vlog as opposed to what super vlog and go over all of their stuff as opposed to like 4 mini vlogs. We just thought that would suit our channel a bit more, so hopefully you guys like it.
Yeah, and that way it wasn't like, if you guys want awesome theme park content and other stuff, it wasn't like 2 weeks of just like Nick and Jim eating brisket, risking
and in matching outfits
for the brisket.
Brisket for the brisket.
Oh, don't tell them yet.
Oh shit! We posted it on Instagram, babe.
If you saw on Instagram.
But yeah, we're gonna have a big super vlog. Mouse Vibes. I don't think we've ever had a video over 28 minutes, have we, babe?
No.
So this is gonna be like a 45-minute super vlog, extra long. So
it was cool.
Buckle up, Buttercup, because it's coming. Bash Brothers.
Let's hit the chat. From Kiera Sanders. I went on the Mexican Riviera cruise on Carnival 19 years ago for my honeymoon.
Yes.
Awesome. I've been on 5-night, 7-night cruise, Disney cruise more recently. Love cruising. Sounds awesome.
Dude,
You're cruising.
I grew up, so my parents, we started out on Carnival and then we graduated to Royal Caribbean, and like I grew up cruising with my family. But then my parents always did that thing where it's like, we're going to go have sexy parent time and then go take care of your brother. And my brother and I are 10 years apart. So I was literally stuck with this 5-year-old on the cruise ship. And like, if I lost him, obviously I can't lose my brother. So yeah, that was my cruising experience. But I've never been on a cruise like as an adult that's able to have cocktails and like do my own thing. So I really want to do that. I do want to experience a Disney cruise eventually. Just like, it's just really pricey.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
And it was a good way to like dip our toes into the sand. The funny thing too is Ashley's talking about having to watch her brother. My mom did the same thing with me, but you know, 2 boys is different. JJ and I just get him in trouble and have him go down water slides.
Oh, dude. Well, I was a bad kid growing up, so my parents knew that if they gave my brother to me, that I'd have to behave. Yeah. So
I get it.
Thanks, Mom.
Taught her a lesson. Here we go from Ray Ray. Ray, I love saying that.
I went on a cruise with Carnival 4 times. I did Catalina and Ensenada twice. We had so much fun. Yes! I know, like, that's what, like, when we booked
we were on the same boat.
Yeah, like, as I, like, told Nick, I was like, babe, you're, like, it's Jim's birthday. Go on a guy's trip. You both have been stressed. Go have some cocktails and have some fun. And that's exactly what they did, and it served its purpose. I think that had I gone, it would have been a different experience just because I'm, like, you guys know me well enough. I'm a bit, like,
yeah.
I need things the way I need them.
Okay, you know we like to turn up. We like to turn up, but have you guys been on like a party atmosphere where everyone was on another level? We're like, ooh, I don't know if I want to get like that.
Oh my gosh.
So by like the 3rd day, I was just like, where's the mini golf course?
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, Nick and I are, like, adult turn-up. Like, I like a good daytime turn-up. So, like, by, like, 8:30, I'm like, I'm going to tuck myself into bed. You know what I mean?
I love that. Here we go from Hugh. What up, Hugh?
Hugh! How many vibes would you give the cruise?
Ooh, that's good.
5.
I give it a solid 3.5. Yeah. There were more great things that happened than... I don't want to, like, ruin everything, but I'll give you, like, a couple highlights. There were 2 accidents aboard the ship I was on.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get, like, throwing anyone under. Someone on Saturday hit their head while a bit intoxicated, so we got to see the Coast Guard actually in action. And those guys are BAs. Those guys are incredible. I've never seen the Coast Guard come in to work. They were hovering their helicopter. I have it on film. Drop down. They were basically like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
They were awesome. And then on Sunday, there was an incident by the pool at, like, 10 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Too early for that, which I'll say that was like...
Who was that? Well, I get mad that early sometimes.
But yeah, it was a fight really, really early in the morning. And after that, I was like, man, I'm going to have my breakfast right here on the Lido deck every day. Kidder, bring me some of those breakfast tacos.
Yeah, seriously.
Crystal and Chris, what up, dudes? Thank you for being here. Yes. You guys are the best. Casino, bar on the ship, sold. I'm on a boat.
Dude, ever since we went to Pachanga and I won $350 off of $7, I've been, like, itching to, like, get some casino action. Like, I've, like, really had fun.
That was the first time Ashley's ever gambled, and I tried explaining to her. That's how they get you. You win the first time, and they bring you back for more.
Yeah, I had $7 crusty left over in my shorts, and I was like, I'm going to put this in here. And then I won, like, so much money, and it was really cool.
That's so funny. Jaden, Sonic Channel. Woo,
oh, my God. Thank you so much. Hey, Mouse Vibes, Nick, the cruise sounds amazing. And Ashley, what did you get up to while Nick was gone? So I did something very exciting. I literally just kissed my dog all week. Elliot and I, we had some R&R, like literally like during the week, you guys, like I'll be super transparent. Nick and I are go, 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 go. I work full time. And then when I'm not working full time, Nick is a ball of energy and we're constantly brainstorming. So I don't really get any silence. I literally sat in silence. I love you so much. I literally sat in silence for like 2 full days. And those 2 days, I put Elliot, I don't know if you saw our Instagram, Elliot was crying so much that I had Gizmo's old baby Bjorn from her leg injury. I put Elliot in a baby Bjorn on my chest, this 20-pound dog, and just cleaned the house. And then Elliot and I both went on the patio during sunset, and we had wine, and we smooched. And then I had a girls' night with lots of cheese. And then Nick came home.
Basically, Ashley crushed it.
I crushed it! My back was hurt. I'm like, how do moms carry babies all day at Disneyland? Because Elliot, he just hung there like this. He was happy as a clam after I picked him up because he was waiting by the door for Nick. And then I was trying to work and he was like, wee! And I'm like, bro, you need to chill. But yeah, it wasn't too eventful. Oh, and then I went to a spin class.
You saw Nope?
Oh, I saw Nope. I saw Nope with my friend. But yeah, that's what I did. It was like,
she's pretty eventful, guys.
Yeah, but I literally sat in silence. I love silence. Like, I drive in silence a lot, like, because I don't get a lot of silence, so.
That's true.
I love you.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad we all unpacked that together right now. Jaden, thank you so much for always being in the chat and supporting each and every week. I hope you and your family are doing great, and I love that you guys are from Australia and here with Mouse Vibes. It's so cool. Yeah. It means a lot to both of us. Thank you, guys.
But that's what I did. Like, I hope they're probably like, oh my God, she probably went out and did something cool. And I'm like,
no.
Drink wine with my dog on a baby Bjorn.
Why not? I just want to give a shout out to Diamond Boy Disney J. I saw your comments earlier. It's always great seeing you in the chat.
Yes, hi.
Brisket for the brisket.
Yeah.
My mom says soft serve. So yeah, the last time I was on this, I love soft serve ice cream more so as a kid. You know, as you get older, that doesn't sit well with me. So I double fisted cones while Jim double fisted drinks on the last day. Ugh. 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate. Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I like this one from Cola Dub.
Lack of casinos the only reason we won't go on Disney. You know what? Hey, you like what you like.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
That would be awesome if it was like the genie from Aladdin when he's got all the arms dealing.
Oh my gosh, right? Cool. That'd be cool.
Shout out to Ryan. What up, Ryan?
What up, Ryan? Thanks for being here.
Always great seeing you in the chat, brother. Thank you. Monica with a super chat. Thank you, Monica.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
There you go, Ashley.
Sorry I'm late, guys. Sorry I'm late joining, guys. Happy anniversary. Enjoy a couple hurricanes at Blue Bayou to celebrate. Thank you so much, your little doggy in a little outfit. How cute. Thank you.
Monica, thank you so much.
Hey, you guys are so sweet. Much. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hold on. Let's give them something, right?
Yeah.
Abby, thank you so much for the word of encouragement. Woo! I'm excited for the super vlog.
Good. We're like, the votes were pretty even, but I did get a bunch of DMs on Instagram. They're like, yo, you guys always put out short videos. Like, we're excited for a long one. So,
yeah.
Cool. Like, I'm really pumped that people are going to, hopefully it gets received well. Yeah.
Super vlog, Jimmy.
Snucker.
I love that. That's awesome. That's going to be really cool.
Yes.
Here we go from Liz.
We're looking to do our first cruise next month. Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas. Excited to see what cruises are like firsthand. Liz, let us know how it is, because like I'm really pumped. I really want to go on a Royal Caribbean cruise. But I'm the I want to like do the slides, do the rope jump, go bowling. I sign up for like bingo. Oh my God, I was that person. I signed up for all the games on the cruises. And like trivia.
Yeah.
My parents were like, are you a 90-year-old woman? I'm like, you know what, Mom? I'm going to win $50 for trivia. Thanks.
Did you win?
I did.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm really good at bingo. Not that you can be good at bingo, but
I put a lot of time in my bingo game.
Yeah, I'm like, I love bingo.
Shout out to Selena and Juan. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best.
Yeah. Super vlog, baby. Yay, sup. Happy anniversary to my peeps, making us proud. Cheers.
Thank you, guys. Let's give a cheers on that. When you say it. Woo!
I know. Crazy.
Appreciate it. Cola Dub.
We've been on 20 plus cruises. Never Disney. Trying Alaskan cruise. It's so beautiful. My mom and dad went on an Alaskan cruise many years ago. and they got lifted in an airplane and did this like I would never.
Was it helicopter?
Helicopter. And they like jumped. I just remember my brother describing it to me because he was terrified. I didn't go on this cruise, but they like jumped down a little rope and had these shoes with sticks
Ice
in
picks?
them. So, I sound so stupid right now. I'm sorry, but whatever. I'm trying.
You get
Yeah,
it.
they did ice picking in Alaska and had to like jump out of a helicopter, and I was like, I would never do that. But y'all be safe. But they said the Alaskan cruise was amazing.
I want to check that. I've heard it's incredible.
Yeah.
Shout out to Park Girls Pass. What up?
Yes. Hi, Kelly and Ed. Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh, you guys did a full rebrand. I love it.
Park Throws Pass. Yeah.
That's kind of awesome with the Z and the avatar. Good work, guys. I like that. We got a super chat from Hugh. Thank you, Hugh.
Oh my God, Hugh.
There you go.
This is an amazing comment. The only cruise I've been on are the frequent cruising for bruisins. Oh
Shout
my
out to
gosh.
that.
I haven't said that. My mom would say that to me all the time. She'd be like, you're cruising for a bruising. And then when I was really in trouble, my mom yelled at me in Dutch.
Ooh.
She'd go, Ik hou van jou. Hans je moeder.
What does that mean?
That means shut up right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I say it again?
Hans je moeder.
Yeah. I'll let you get to that. You did great. I'll just sound so terrible at that. Chelton! Shout out Chelton! Thank you, brother. Another super chat. We gotta...
Thanks, Shelton.
We salute you. Showing.
Thank you guys so
Thanks,
much.
Shelton. Do you want to read that, baby?
You got it.
Super vlog. I'm excited to see that video. Ashley's Cabo vlog was great, and now I have that resort on my bucket list. Should we talk about that real quick?
Let's hit it.
Okay, you guys. So I did my first solo vlog, and I know, like, I know it sounds like, oh my God, you just like put a camera up and whatever, but like if you watch our videos, like transitions and scripts, like we put a lot of production value in our videos. And I will say I was a bit lost without Nick, because Nick has like a script and like all this stuff and shots and everything, and doing it on my own was really hard. So that's why the video is not as structured. It's more of a turn up vlog. But thank you guys for the kind words and support. We're going to be doing more travel vlogs. That resort, the Nobu Los Cabos resort, I literally didn't know that Nobu had resorts and hotels around the world until we saw that on TripAdvisor. I could not recommend that resort more. I hope you liked the video. The food was great. The service was great. The pools were amazing. We should go back there and party because it was so much fun.
Party.
But thank you for the kind words on the video. If you guys haven't watched my solo vlog, it's up on the channel now. So after the live, if you have a spare 20 minutes, go check it out. But I just had the best time. Like I was just popping off in the pool, and the sunset cruise was fun. And my favorite part about the trip was there was a reunion of 8 like older women, I would say in their 70s. And Tara and I went in front of the boat in front of like 100 people and had a full-blown photo shoot. And the older woman came up to me. She's like, sweetie, can you do what you guys just did for us? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And then we literally took like model shots of these older women. And it was like, they were so freaking cute. And I loved them.
Aww.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Well, I just want to tell you this too, Ash. Like, I'm super proud of your vlog. Even though it's different, it felt to me like a really good insight onto like how Ashley's mind works and how she vacations. She gets like so into one thing and she just loves it. Like it was just a relaxing time, hanging by the pool, getting drinks, eating food, and soaking up time with Tara. I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you. Also, you guys, as someone, I'm so open about like mental health and everything. I'm like an open book. I have ADHD. I'm diagnosed with it, and you can kind of tell in our vlogs. So it was really like Nick keeps me on track, but I was like, oh my God, here's the room. Oh my God, there's the pool. Can I get a margarita? We were looking back at the footage, and I was like, Ashley, you just said 85 thoughts in one sentence, but thanks. I love you so much.
I'm just impressed that you can hit so many, your mind moves so quickly.
I was like, and we have a blooper reel going for Patreon, and we added a bunch of stuff from that video to Patreon. It's gonna be
I think the combination of both like Ashley's trip and the vlog, like we're taking the vlog and putting it down to 40 minutes or so, hopefully. But there's like 5 hours of footage. Yeah. It's so much stuff. Yeah. But that's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. But bam! Jalen, I love this one. The new water slide in the Disney cruise is on another level. It looks so cool and also looks fun. I've never been on a cruise, but it will be a nice experience on the Disney cruise in the ocean.
Dude,
Well
Jalen,
said.
I agree. That slide looks amazing. I don't know if you saw Ordinary Adventures video, but when Peter went down it and all the lights and everything, like the slide looked so cool.
You saw what it is, right?
Yeah, it's like
It's like the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway technology.
So cool.
Yeah. I hope they could like bring something like that to an actual water park. Like the Typhoon Lagoon or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like it looks awesome on the cruise ship and it fits perfect, but I wish it was like a little bit longer.
Yeah.
A little bit more water slide time.
Totally.
But it looks awesome. Good eye, Jalen.
Oh my gosh.
You're doing it right. I love that. My favorite part was a nice experience on the Disney cruise in the ocean.
Yes.
This guy knows how to party.
Yes.
Cola Dub, come visit us in Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, I want to go to Vegas so bad. I've been
That'd be
waiting.
awesome.
Like we've been waiting to book a Vegas trip. I think we're gonna do it soon.
Everyone too, Walt Shelton's in here. He says, I'm doing my first Royal Caribbean cruise on this coast next month too.
Yes.
You know what? Everyone wish Shelton an awesome cruise. If you guys are already following him on Instagram, he had a good time.
Yeah,
on the Disney
follow
cruise.
Shelton. That's his Instagram handle at SheltonJM because he'll be posting from the cruise, I'm sure. So give him a follow if you guys haven't done a Royal Caribbean cruise, want to know what it's like in 2022. Follow Shelton on Instagram.
Here we go, Ash. This is a good one for you.
Hey, Nick and Ashley, happy anniversary.
Thank
We're
you.
bummed that we're late to the stream, but we'll rewatch the beginning later. Love the Los Cabos vlog. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Katie Journeys, you guys are the best. Thank you for always supporting and saying so many kind things to us. It's so cool.
It like my love language is words of affirmation. So when I got positive praise from that video, it like kind of made me cry. So thank you.
Oh, this is another one that's perfect for Ashley from Kidder.
Disney does bingo. I've won several times. It's a good alternative. Why can't I read right now? To a smoke-filled casino. Kidder, I love bingo, charades, catch for any
Ashley's
game.
a game person.
I am a game person. Like when I go to people's home, I think Noah just popped up in the chat. Ask Noah. When I show up places like people's homes, I have a bag of games, and it's like a variety of games for anybody. Like whatever game, I'm your game girl.
Yeah,
but
is.
I'm not the most fun to play with. But I like games.
Here we go from DJ Scooby.
Does the Harry Potter ride change during HHN?
No.
And neither does the land. You can walk through the land, but there's no Halloween stuff within the land.
Yeah, they really need to do that. I feel like the two obvious rides that you could change, I feel like would be Harry Potter and then for The Simpsons, make it Treehouse of Horrors. It's already like a screen. Just do something else.
I mean, for Harry Potter, the entire land should be ran over with Dementors, just scaring the crap out of everybody. Just like, whoo, 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 and have them like fly through the air and vish and everything. Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I like just the villains. Like, what's that like half rat guy?
Oh, I forgot
That
his name.
guy.
I know you're talking about.
I just want him running around going.
Hi, Noah. I miss you. Thank you for being in the chat. So I can see the live one right here, babe.
Yeah.
Ashley got games.
For real.
I have like a game bag.
That's so funny. Here we go from Stephanie.
Try and convince my mom to take me on a Panama Canal cruise with her and all the other senior citizens who go. That sounds awesome, Steph. And like, honestly, like I've done some trips with my grandma and it is so fun. And like senior citizens, like you learn so much about life hanging out with older people and like their way of life and what they do. And that sounds really fun. Your mom should definitely go. Yeah,
and if you guys got extra room, we'll come with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Nana and I do trips all the time. Nana's in her 70s, and she knows how to travel better than anyone, so I totally agree with that. That's so cool. Blakely's here.
Hi.
What's up? Thank you for being here. Jaden.
Oh my God.
With another super chat. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Happy
God.
to support you guys. I love the lives and your content. You make my day.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, I forgot to mention, you guys, every super chat donation, you are qualified for our gift package this month, which is a huge Universal Studios gift package. Every month we do a new giveaway, so we'll be announcing the winner of this month's next Monday, and then we'll have a new giveaway starting in August. So
yeah, and it's not just what's it called?
Universal.
It's a combination of that and Buzz Lightyear.
Yes. We have that.
So there's like a hat for Buzz Lightyear, a notebook,
Yeah.
and there might be a surprise that was being sold at the parks.
Yeah.
We'll give you a little tip
we'll
on
see.
that.
Okay.
Wicked Johnny.
travel vlogs are the best. Yay. Okay, I'm glad you guys, like, literally a couple weeks ago when we announced that we're going to do a bit of a shift in the channel, we were like, oh my God, are people going to be mad because it's not as much theme park? But, like, you guys seem to enjoy it, and we really appreciate it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I always love getting your comments in here. You get so tech and understands, like, this other way of looking at the vlog, and I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Here we go, Ash.
Next month is kicking off spooky season. Any plans? HHN Knots, more vlogs. Barissa with your cool little Harry Potter snowman profile picture.
I love that.
We have so much, like, literally, Mouse Vibes is going to be taking over haunt season. We have so much planned. We are doing Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. We're not sure opening night yet, but later in the season. We're doing Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, Halloween Horror Nights Los Angeles. We're going to be doing all the indie haunts in Southern California, all the family-friendly haunts in Southern California. Not Scary Farm, obviously, because we're Knott's ambassadors. Oogie Boogie Bash, like Halloween season at Disney, you name it. Like, it's going to be poppin', boo, and I am excited.
I cannot wait. This is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
It's like, basically after this month, it's like gearing into Halloween, and then it's like, boom, season's here.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm really excited that we're going back out to Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. Like, I had such a good time last year, but it was such a last minute decision, and I was so scared that, like, I don't think I fully grasped it. And this year I'm like ready. I'm still scared, but, like, it'll just be different. You know what I mean? Like,
I think we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Like, I was telling my mom, who I was just like, I didn't die. So I know I'm not going to die from being scared. So I'm going to do it.
And like Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, you're not allowed to film in the actual mazes unless you have like a media situation. So I really didn't know anything. And that was our first actual haunt we did. Yeah. That was our very first one. So actually Noah was there. He knows all about Ashley that night.
Oh my God. It was a mess. I was so scared, but I'm still scared, but like I'm excited.
Yes, you did a great
job.
But
to answer again, the Mouse Vibes are long-winded. To answer your question, yes, we have plans. We're probably gonna have 15 to 20 haunt videos out in the season. It's gonna be popping off.
Yeah, like right now it's kind of like a lull moment of like releases. Again, like July was very slow for us. Yeah. Just because we're kind of gearing in and prepping for a bunch of stuff. But I cannot wait for this. At the end of our year, we're going to bang it out. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to bang it out. It's going to be awesome.
All right, vacation mode. Oh, the super chat. Dude, thank you so much.
God.
Here, we got to give him one of these.
Thank you. Damn! You're amazing in the air with sparklers. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a...
It's Shiba dog wearing sunglasses, samurai armor riding.
How cute!
That is so awesome. Thank you so much for donating and supporting. And again, you are now entered into our monthly giveaway. It means so much to us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, seriously. That was so sweet. Thank you guys.
And I just want that as my avatar now.
I know. It was awesome.
Here we go from Park and Sip. I've
been on the Jungle Cruises that count. LOL. I've been on 7 of them, and I honestly think it's the best bang for your buck. I'm feeling Cabo now after your video, Ashley. Great job. You guys, like, Cabo. Nick and I have gone to Cabo together. I grew up going to Cabo. If you are a Southern Californian, 2-hour flight. It's decently priced. You still feel like you're on a tropical vacation. The food is good. Like, what more can you need? And I was telling Nick, the people are awesome. The people are awesome. The service is great. And like that resort, you guys, like tell me if I'm being foo-foo. For 3 nights at a 5-star resort, it was $1,600 total for that room. And that was a nice room. Tara and I split it. And we got that discount for a Sunday deal. I thought that for that nice of a resort, I thought that was decently priced. Right?
I couldn't believe that you essentially paid a little bit more than my cruise, and that was your vacation.
Like that, I was like, this is wild how nice this resort is. And like anytime my drink was like halfway full, some wonderful man, one guy jumped in the water to give me a new margarita. He's like, ma'am, here's your margarita. I'm like, this is crazy. So...
So good.
Thank you. I'm so glad I inspired you guys to go to Cabo. Go to Cabo. Go.
And the Jungle Cruise absolutely counts. Yeah. You got the backside of water.
Jungle Cruise is awesome.
Here we go from vacation mode again. You got a comment here.
We're doing 2 cruises on Princess and Norwegian Bliss, both to Mexico from Oregon. Should be fun. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Princess is super fun. My friend works for Norwegian, and she gets free Norwegian cruises all the time, and she loves them. Oh, you're going to have the best time.
Yeah.
The best time.
I'm laughing because Juan's comment.
The rat's name in Harry Potter is Peter Pettigrew.
You have to say it like this. Peter
Pettigrew! Remember?
That is one
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. All naughty guys, what up? Ciao, how's it?
Hi guys, thanks for
Great
being
seeing
here.
you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we got a celebrity in here. Hello, Joey. It was awesome meeting you, Nick, on the cruise. The turn up was real. Yes.
Oh, is this the guy you met? Oh my god, how funny!
Come on, man, little Joey.
Nick called me and he goes, Ashley, someone that watches Mousewives is on the cruise. And I'm like, no, you're lying. And he goes, yeah. And then he sent me a picture.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Joey's so sweet. It was on like the third night of our cruise. He walked up and he was like, hey man, I saw you here and I didn't want to bother you. I'm like, dude, please bother me every single time. Joey, hit me up. We have to do a DCA day soon. We already got it figured out. We already figured it out.
Anytime like someone comes up to I can't process it because it's so cool. I can't believe that happened on a cruise. Like, what a small world.
I'm gonna skip a little bit, guys, and go here because Joey's commenting in real time.
LOL, your glitter was missed, Ashley. Oh, if I would have been there and Nick, if Nick knew how to do makeup, I would have had him and Jim in full drag, but I wasn't there.
Oh, that's so good.
So funny.
Here we go from Monica.
Loved your Cabo vlog. Jealous of the warm weather. It's freezing in Australia right now. Why couldn't you swim at the beach? I remember you saying it was dangerous. So when Nick and I went,
it was a tide issue, right?
It was, yeah. So it was a tide and a swell issue. So like you can like walk on the beach, but you couldn't go in the water. And also out there, I'm not trying to sound like an idiot, but there's something like rocks. I don't know if it's coral or what it is up towards the shore that you can cut your legs on. So that's not a swimmable beach. When Nick and I went to Esperanza a few years ago, you were able to walk in the water, but you still couldn't swim in it. But yeah, they straight up were like, you absolutely cannot walk on the water, nothing. You can get close to it, but that's it. They said it was dangerous. So I don't really know, but if someone tells me something's dangerous, I listen. Yeah. But honestly,
just not when I tell her that.
There was four pools and a ginormous jacuzzi. Like I wasn't even upset that I couldn't go into the beach. Like I'm not a super beach girl. I'm more of like a pool girl.
Yeah, she is a pool girl.
I'm a pool pearl. Boo, yeah.
I love that. Here we go from SoCal Pals. Hi guys, it was good meeting you at Six Flags, Nick. It was so nice to meet you. We were actually, I remember this vividly. We were like around for the ceremony, like the ribbon cutting essentially for the new Wonder Woman ride. So nice to meet you, and put faces to names. Like it's always really cool. Like I know everyone kind of by like their screen name, and we meet them, then like bros forever. So yeah, thank you for saying hello. Your positivity was awesome. It's cool to be able to like get our angles next to each other.
That's awesome.
It was really cool.
I love it.
Here we go from Sunny.
Ready for fall. Bring on Halloween season. Me and Kaylani want to hit up HHN without the kids. Sorry, Jalen.
Come on over.
We love Jalen. But I agree. I don't have kids, and I can just imagine if we did all the things I'd want to do without my kids. So I get it.
Jalen.
And also, I don't know. Like, I'm not a parent, but I remember a couple months ago, a lot of parents asked us if they should bring their kids to HHN. I don't think that HHN is appropriate until a kid's 16. Call me an old lady. I wouldn't let my teen go to HHN. I feel like it's scary.
I think like it depends on the person. You know what I mean? If they're into like theatrics, because yes, it is scary, and yes, there are like scary movies that might be inappropriate for children.
Yeah.
The way the production of it being put together, especially like a Scary Farm or like just the Scare Zone in Hollywood, I feel like I don't know. I would be terrified probably as a kid, but I would be like really, really enjoy it and be like, man, that was the most unique thing ever.
I don't know. It's funny. Chelton and I were talking about this the other day when he went to see Nope, and he's like, I don't like scary movies. And he's like, why? And he said he didn't like scary movies because when you watch a scary movie, it still like haunts you after and you think about it. But when you go into a maze at HHN, you don't leave thinking that the person in the scare costume is going to follow you home. And I kind of get that. But like the sheer terror of being in a maze, I don't think I can handle that as a teen. But then again, teens are way more advanced than I was. So
totally.
You know what I mean?
I was not on that level. Jalen's way smarter than me than I was 2 years ago. Here we go from Ed and Kelly. The pizza looked damn good, Ash. You had
my gosh.
Margaritas and margarita pizza.
Yes.
That's it. That's the combo.
Yes.
Here we go from Kidder.
I did the Bliss to Mexico on a 5-night in January and loved it. Oh, awesome.
Kidder knows how to party. He's going on the cruises. He knows how to travel.
I love partying.
Between Stephanie's grandma and Kidder, when are we going on the next trip? Erica, thank you so much. She sent us a peach.
Thanks, Erica. Miss you.
Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Miss and love you. Hugh in here with another super chat. Thank you so much, Hugh.
Oh
let's
my God.
let's give one of these. Jump for Johnny Drama.
Victory!
Outside of HHN and Knott's, what are the top tier must-do cream of the crop absolute unit of Halloween events attend in SoCal?
I love this question. This is good.
There are a lot. Knights of the Jack in Calabasas is really good. Hauntoween LA is more family friendly, but like we had a really good time at it.
I think if you're it's like a family atmosphere, kids under like 12 years old, that's the spot. I thought it was really, really well done.
I'm gonna say the Terror. What is
Tunnel
it?
of Terror.
Tunnel of Terror. The haunted car wash last year, you guys, was so innovative and so scary. That was like my favorite non-theme park haunt. Like that shook me. It was so freaking good. And it like literally started in the middle of the street until you left. I just thought it was really creative and well done. We're doing the Haunted Hayride this year. I've never done it, but I heard that the Haunted Hayride is really good. And outside of the physical hayride, they have little mazes around as well. But I would say Knights of the Jack. Like that's a really cool one, but it is more family friendly. What else, babe? What else did we experience? But I feel like HHN and Knott's, it's like those are the
I really want to do the Shack one this year at the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
What is that called?
Shacktober.
Shacktoberfest.
Yeah.
Shack's taking over everything. He's got a chicken restaurant. He's got a haunt.
I feel like, no offense, but Shack is like overdoing it.
What?
Like we don't need that much Shack.
You don't want to see him in your general commercials selling you insurance?
No, it's like overly saturated.
Can you dig it?
It should have been Snoop.
I love Shack.
It should have been Snoop-O-Ween with Snoop Dogg.
Everyone would just be falling asleep.
I hope that answered your question, but Knights of the Jack is like, I just thought that was really cool. Oh, and then Freeform Halloween House is awesome. It is extremely hard to get tickets to, though. They sell out within like 2.5 seconds, but Freeform Halloween House is always popping.
Always is. You know, on this talk of haunt season, let's kind of get into some Knott's Berry Farm news, because this last week, while I was gone on my cruise, they actually dropped a video for a press release for essentially all the returning mazes from last year that are going to be at this haunt this year. Mm-hmm. So let's get into that. Ba-bam! So these are going to be the 7 mazes / houses from last year that will be returning. Mesmer of the Mind, the one in the top left corner, was the newest maze from last year. Mm-hmm. It was creepy. I didn't really quite get it. It was kind of like a mind game, but it was definitely creepy.
Yeah.
Which one of these did you like the best, Ash?
I really loved Origins, The Curse of Calico. I think one of the best things about Knott's is the heritage of Ghost Town. Ghost Town is scary even in non-haunt season. And the Origins, The Curse of Calico with Sarah Marshall and the witch and like all that stuff, like that was a really, really well done maze. And there's one jump scare in there that's so good. There's a baby a dead baby that's in a crib, and it popped. Do you remember that when you turned the corner? Oh my God, it got me so good. Origins, The Curse of Calico is my favorite one, followed by Waxworks, The Depths. They're all pretty good. I think personally my least favorite one is Dark Entities. I just like didn't get it, and there's nothing like I just like don't think of space zombies. Like I just didn't personally like it, but it's still
I think it's
good.
more of like a play on like Alien.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't. Dark Entities, like I don't ever need to do that again. I'm going to, but like I didn't really like that one. But Origins was popping, and then The Depths. Oh my God. So scary.
You know, like last year I was able to like, that was my absolute favorite one. My absolute favorite one from last year was Paranormal Inc.
Oh,
and that is the one maze that is being transformed, and we still don't know exactly what's going in on it. All I keep hearing from everyone at Knott's that we've talked to, it's really big. It's something you've never seen, and you're really, really going to enjoy it. Again, guys, this is going to be the 49th year celebration for Knott's Scary Farm. It's crazy. It's almost at 50 years. Mm-hmm. And again, if you guys want to see what any of these mazes look like, go look at our video from last year. We actually covered all of these, and we even did the scare cam footage of Ashley. So if you want to gear, and I think we're under 100 days until Halloween, start prepping and getting ready.
Yeah, and if you guys want to brush up for haunt season, we have a playlist on our YouTube page called Theme Park Haunts. We have all the indie haunts on there, the family-friendly haunts, the really intense haunts, but you can go gear up for haunt season with that playlist.
I love that.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, me either.
All right, let's hit up the chat. Emil's is here. What's up?
Hey guys, making it a little late. Happy anniversary and welcome back. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, Judy is here from San Diego. What's up, Judy?
You're cute little. Everybody has their little dogs as a profile picture, and it's literally so cute. I'm obsessed.
Oh.
Where's my dog?
Elliot.
Where is he?
He doesn't like to be in here for the live. You know how it is. My dad says super chat. Thank you, Dad.
Oh my god.
He says happy anniversary to Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov. Thank you.
Do we only break the glass if it's a wedding? Can we do that for an anniversary? I got this one right here, Dad.
Don't break my iridescent glass.
Thanks,
you.
Pop. Thank you. I miss you and love you guys. Thank you for always supporting. I love that, Dad. By the way, profile pic on point, Dad.
Yeah, looking poppin', Marlon.
I just want to give a shout out to my whole family that learned how to use YouTube in supporting on the mouse vibes.
Oh my god, Nick's Banana. I don't see her in the chat tonight, but Nick's Banana, what we call her Banana, she like learned Patreon, Instagram, YouTube, and we're like, thank you guys so much.
You know what? The real hero of this story, and we're probably not giving him credit, Matthew. Thank you so much for teaching Dad how to use this.
Yeah, we love our families.
You guys are awesome.
So fun.
Here we go. From Wicked Journey. I love that.
From what I've been told, think Underworld for the new maze. Yeah. Since we're Knott's ambassadors, we're not allowed to really like talk too much about what we know, but it's gonna be really scary.
You know stuff? They don't even tell me. They know. They're like, don't tell Nick. I tried to get it out of everyone last
No, Nick
2 weeks ago.
Don't tell Nick. Nick is literally the person where like he'll get you a birthday gift and it's supposed to be a surprise and he'll be like, do you want your gift now? Let me tell you what it is. So that's why nobody tells you anything.
I love giving gifts. I'm a gift giver. Underworld sounds incredible. That's so cool.
Yeah.
It has to be something good because they know that it's going to carry over for next year, which is the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
So whatever they're like, that's the other thing when I keep trying to talk, they're like, oh, this year's good, but wait till next year. I'm like, I don't want to wait till next year.
Yeah.
I want this one.
It was crazy though, when we were leaving our last Knott's ambassador meeting, we went backstage and one of the warehouses with all the scary stuff was open and the stuff that we saw in there was wild. That's all I'll say.
Here we go.
It's gonna be amazing. The end part of the depths from your video still has me laughing. Damn, Ash, just leave Nick in the mirror. Yo, ever since I was a kid, I don't like, this is not my best quality. I am not the person to be in an emergency with. I will leave your butt so fast. I don't care. Literally, bye! Yeah, when that shark came out, I think I pushed you and I left.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I will just leave anybody. It's not a good thing, but I am who I am.
So if you guys are going through the mazes, stand behind Ashley. She will run you over. Nana's here. I took an unplanned nap. You know what?
Yes, Banana.
Shout out to unplanned naps, Nana. You're allowed to do
that.
that. Okay, guys. I think it's time. You guys know what time it is, right? Is it that time, Ash?
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it.
Ashley's Pick of the Week.
Okay, so I wanted to highlight Vegas Starfish. You can follow her on Instagram and TikTok. She is someone who specializes in Vegas content, and I stumbled across her TikTok page about a month ago, and she just does really unique stuff on and off the strip. I just love her content. It's really informative. She's a writer. She does guides to Las Vegas and stuff, and I know we've never covered Vegas before, but like all of her videos make me want to go to Vegas. Do we have the clip to show?
We got it.
Yeah, we have a little clip that I wanted to show. Something cool that now... I think we have it.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Patience.
Technology is our friend.
Technology. There we go. Perfect.
One of the best shows in Las Vegas is not in a casino. It's hidden in a warehouse a couple miles off strip, and it comes alive after dark. This is Particle Inc. It is a graphic novel-inspired, immersive warehouse walkthrough. You're left to explore on your own, but there is a guided storyline. They use state-of-the-art technology, phenomenal actors, and some of the best creative minds in the world to tell a story of profound loss, beauty, darkness, and the balance of good and evil. It is profoundly relatable and moving, but also awe-inspiring and beautiful. I went earlier in the year and I reported that the show would end in June, but due to overwhelming response, they have extended into the fall. I loved it so much, I'm going back to see it this week. This is a relatively inexpensive experience for $50 per person. It's dark, a little bit sexy, fun, engaging. And if you're the type that prefers experiences that are a little off the beaten path, this is it. I'll put all the details in the comments. Let me know if you've been or plan to go, and follow me for all the Vegas.
Boom.
As travel vloggers, like when we make our content, I want it to be so when people watch it, they want to do that activity.
Totally.
And when I follow her content, I want to go do that. Like I stumbled upon that video and I'm like, this looks dope, and her explanation of it. So if you guys want cool things to do in Vegas, follow Vegas Starfish on TikTok and Instagram because she posts really cool stuff. It's informative and I just really enjoyed it. So that's my pick of the week.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was a good pick, and that was totally something I wasn't expecting. So
Right?
I love that. I love it's only when a curveball. Let's hit up the chat real quick. Here we go from Juan.
So how was Nope? Loved the ranch video you guys did, and too bad they couldn't just do that all the time, Universal. Okay, let's talk about Nope. I'm not going to give any spoilers, or I don't know if you guys care, but
No spoilers. I don't want to know yet.
I loved the movie. I was confused, but I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. I'm not the type of moviegoer that needs like this big explanation or whatever. I just want to be in suspense, especially when it comes to like a scary movie or psychological thriller. Like Keke Palmer is awesome. She's totally sold the show. The newcomer guy, the Filipino, Puerto Rican guy, I forgot his name, but he's handsome, two, he's a great actor.
Let's just call him Kuya.
He was amazing. Like, I really loved it. The cinematography was great. The one thing that kind of freaked me out was the monkey gorilla Gordy story. That made me very uneasy, but I think that was the point of that part of the movie. I liked it. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I'm not a movie critic, and I just think it's like, I don't know if you saw, is it Logan Paul or Jake Paul's tweet, like, dissecting the movie, and it's like, bro, shut up. Like, not everything needs to be dissected, and I'm not a film critic. I liked it. It was exciting and enjoyable. I have the t-shirt. I think it's a really cool part of the Universal Tram Tour, but to your point, I wish that they did that all the time, but also it's like, if you're just going through, I think that it's cool enough to actually go through the actual set that the actors went on. But for those of you that have not seen it, there's nothing that's going to prepare you for what you're going to see.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing too, is like they got all of these cast or team members trained up, ready to do their storyline for this for like one day for 4 hours. I'm still in the belief, even though they haven't announced it, that this expansion of the Studio Tram Tour will be absorbed into, what's it called? The
Terror Tram?
The Terror Tram. I really believe it has to be part of it.
I mean,
it would be a big miss not to have the walk through the new Jordan Peele scary movie. I feel like they would have to do it.
Totally. I think, and as we said in that video, if you guys haven't seen that video, it's up on our channel now, but Nick and I got to go to a cool movie event from Universal Pictures and actually walk the set. But I think that, one, you have a Black director, producer, all of the above, like, just crushing it. And the fact that Universal is investing back into him, I think it's amazing. I think the movie's amazing. You don't have to get it. But that set, I think it is so much needed for the Studio Tram Tour. My wish, don't shoot the messenger, because I've never seen Fast and the Furious, and I know it's a freaking phenomenon. Get rid of that whole thing. Like, we don't need to see Dom Toretto. What is his name? Vin Toretto?
Time out. Put some respect on Dom and the family.
Dom and his family have outworn their welcome, and they need to go away. Put something else in there, something cooler, something scarier. I don't know, but it needs to go away, or zhuzh it up. Like, you're going from a brand new set of Nope into a 10-year-old thing, if that's booty, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
But let's be real, like, the Nope situation is not a forever thing. It's not.
No.
Like, it feels very temporary.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love if that space is constantly evolving and giving the Studio Tram Tour like a refresh in a similar fashion that like we get like a revamp on rides at Disney for like the holidays. It would be very cool if they were able to use that space as something that's constantly changing. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really cool. I really want to see Nope still. Jordan Peele movies or events, and see like the way with Ashley, she's like, I didn't get it, and it's one of those movies where everything does have a meaning in it. Like, he doesn't just set up a scene for it not to deliver, have a back message, or to have like a bigger message in the movie. So I'm really anxious. I've been trying to stay away from everything. I love Keke Palmer. She's the best.
I even went on TikTok to get Nope explained. I read all the articles and I still just don't get it. But then again, like, and I will admit this about myself, like Nick is the type of person that can be like, when that frame was blue and that guy walked across here, it pans back. And I don't watch movies like that, and I don't live life like that. So I need people to explain. Like, I don't put 2 and 2 together a lot. I'm like, I'm here. And that's like, when I was watching, I was like, trying to get it. And like, but it was cool. Like, I really liked it. But the once you guys see it, whoever hasn't seen it, the Gordy part was truly disturbing, and it really messed me up. Like, I'm still thinking about it a week later. I was like, oh, geez, man, that was intense.
So I'm going to do some homework this week and watch it, guys, after I get through this long vlog.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wicked Journey says, hey, guys, have to go. I'll watch Ashley's solo vlog later tonight. Love the live and can't wait for y'all plans to come to fruition.
Oh, thank you so much.
Appreciate you. If you're still here, thank you. If not, see you later, brother.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, how cool.
Cool it up. We love Nope until the end. Didn't like the ending. See, and that's kind of interesting. Is like those type of movies, like Get Out, Us, all of it. It's kind of like a Shyamalan, like kind of builds until like a big reveal at the end that kind of like really ties up into a bow. So I could see if you like get through that whole thing and the ending doesn't really pan out, you're like, what the heck was that? But I got to see it. I have to see it.
You guys, when Nick watches it, we're gonna have this discussion again because it'll be far enough into the release that. If you haven't watched it yet, then whatever. You will get it because you have that brain where you're like, and you piece everything together, and it's just like you have.
Like I called Get Out probably what?
Yeah, but you just have that
30
brain.
minutes into the movie, just like how they were building. I was like, wait, this is interesting.
No,
I love
Nick.
it.
No, like Nick would be the person. Like if you had like a murder mystery dinner, Nick would call it within 2 seconds.
But those are like my favorite type of discussions. Kind of like, what's it called? The Shining. The Shining is one of those movies I've seen 100 times, and every single time I watch it, I find something new that I'm like fascinated with. Like it was right there. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So I feel like Jordan Peele is another one of those directors. Like us, a lot of people watch it and are like, what the heck is this? Watch it a second, third time, and you're like, holy crap. This is so cool.
When we watched Us, I didn't get it, and then Nick, like that's something I love about having. I love many things about having Nick as a boyfriend, but like Nick can explain things really well. When I don't understand things, like he like, and you explained to us because I was like, I don't really get it, and then you were like, you broke it down. I'm like, thank you.
Do you remember what I said? Next comment.
You're a little booty.
I'm just kidding.
Booty buster.
Here you go from Seth.
You're so funny. Love you guys. So happy I could catch a live stream. I think that's what it says. Thank you, Stephen, for being here.
Thank you so much. We're stoked that you're here, too.
Yeah.
Here we go from Krista Hart. Loved Nope. Saw it opening night. Amazing acting. Great set. Really smart costumes.
Dude, and also, can we put some respect on Keke Palmer's name? Like, there's this whole thing right now of like, oh, give her flowers. And it's like, she's been popping. Akilah and the Bee. She's one of the youngest, I believe, the youngest Black female talk show host ever. She's been in some True Jackson VP on Nickelodeon. Like, Keke Palmer has been here forever. Yeah, this is a bigger role for her, but like, she's not a new actress.
No, but she's finally getting, like, it's like, I don't want to compare it by any means, but she, like, her doing this Jordan Peele movie, she's going to be in something even bigger. Like, this is just one of those steps. You do this movie, you're going to do something even bigger. Yeah. And they let her really, from what I've heard, is she's like the vehicle is really running this entire movie. So it's interesting to see what's going to come after this. It's kind of like, you know, like Nick Cannon was a Nickelodeon star, did movies, but he never was in a Scorsese. He was never in that upper echelon. And doing a Jordan Peele movie like this, that's being received super well and putting her in the driver's seat, the sky's the limit for her. I can't wait to see what she's going to do. Yeah.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, and maybe, like, I'm not trying to flex when I say this. I'm going to sound like a doucheroni right now, but, like, maybe because I worked with her a lot, like, sorry.
I dropped something.
Shut up! I'm just being sorry! I just, like, she's been here, and I think, like, it's the same for Ariana Grande. Like, what was she on? Was it Victorious or I don't remember, but like, I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Keke Palmer's been here. I get where you're coming from.
Or even like a Selena Gomez. She did all this stuff, but she never got to that like that next thing where she was like, you know what I mean? In a Scorsese movie. You know what I mean?
But why? But I love you. But a Scorsese movie isn't like the creme. Like just because you haven't been in a Scorsese movie doesn't mean that you're not popping.
I'm just saying like the last movie she did, and I love Harmony, but you know what I mean? Spring Breakers was that thing of like taking an adult role, doing an adult theme, and there wasn't much adult movies after that. Does that make any sense?
I kind of like.
Shout out Selena Gomez.
I
didn't mean to bury you in this Keke conversation.
Yeah, I guess kind of agree to disagree. Keke Palmer's been here. She's been here. The proof is in the pudding. Go on IMDb. But I see she's now with this role. She's going to get even bigger roles that are, you know what I mean?
Totally.
You guys get it.
Here we go from now. This is a good one. Everyone sees something different based upon who they are.
Yes.
Well, that's profound.
Yeah, that is profound.
So we should take a second for that one. Hold on.
Damn!
Thanks, Anna. Here we go from Kyle Rosen. What's up?
What's up, Kyle? Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
So funny.
Oh,
the Josie.
Yeah, this is a great one.
What are your thoughts about the new chaperone rule restrictions at Knott's? I think it's great, and I think that, I don't know this, but I think that it was probably already in the works, and the incident unfortunately sped up the process. I personally thought that it would be 7 days a week and not just weekends, but I think it's great. Here's the thing, again, we're not parents, so don't come at me, but I would assume when you have a kid, it's not like you don't drop them off and then Knott's is your babysitter.
Correct.
In my opinion. And I think a lot of parents were like, oh my God, here are my teens and I'm just dropping them off. Teens are unruly and a lot of them, you know, do dumb stuff. And in the world of social media and you want to get a viral TikTok moment or whatever, kids are acting a bit crazy. And I think that it's a good thing. It's not too harsh. And if you've seen from the social media stuff, like the wait times are lower. There hasn't been any fights coming out because like, we love Knott's. Like, Knott's is amazing. It's been my home park since I was a kid, and I think it's a good rule. I personally do. So
yeah, I commend the Knott's team for acting so quickly about it. You know, when the incident first happened, they were really quick to, you know, close the park, make a report of it, make a statement, and really put in a new set of rules, like pretty immediate. So like, kudos to everyone over there. And the thing that's so like bad in this situation is like a video comes like out like that, and they're like Knott's, but it's like. Those type of things are happening everywhere. Like my cruise ship, there was a fight. There, like, and I love Universal. That happens at Universal as well. And it's one of those things that's like, guys, be patient. Understand everyone as a person and going through things. And I know it seems reckless, but just try to look out for your fellow man. And
I don't like the narrative. Like I hate the narrative now, and it's more in my face due to social media. But like, I don't like the narrative of like if something happens at SeaWorld or Knott's or Six Flags. People use derogatory terms towards it. I don't think that's very fair. It's just not fair. Like things happen everywhere, no matter what the prices are or anything. It's just like, it's unfair that it gets highlighted more at different theme parks that are outside of the Disney bubble. But I think that it's a good thing that Knott's did that. I think it's going to pay back so much for them and a lot better press. And I think that Knott's is about to be even on a bigger come up. And I think it was a really good move. I
think so too. Dang. I want to hit this one from Cola while we're still on this conversation too.
I really hope this rule goes into effect for Knott's Scary Farm as well. Teenagers be acting crazy. I agree. I mean, I think you guys saw in our video from last year, I had 2 teens come up to me and put their hands in my face and try to scare me.
I had a 13-year-old girl come up to me like this to me in front of the camera. I was like, am I about to get hit by a 13-year-old girl right now?
I was a bad kid towards my parents, but towards other people, I wasn't. Like, I was never acting like that in public. And kids now are just like, we sound like old ladies.
It's just like when you get, it's like when you get riled up with your friends, you know what I mean? Like someone's going to push the limits and that's a common thing. So hopefully for Scary Farm, that does go into effect. Also to keep kind of everyone safe at nighttime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also it's like, we live in a dangerous world now, and I don't want to be doomsday girl, but it's like your kids shouldn't be out under 18 without a chaperone anyway. Like my
What
parents,
you weren't out?
dude, no. I told boys and girls are different. My mom, I wasn't allowed to do sleepovers. I wasn't allowed to do summer camp unless my mom was a chaperone. I wasn't allowed to do anything without my parents. And I liked that. And I turned out pretty good. And if I have a kid, same rule. Sorry.
Yeah, Elliot, you're not going nowhere.
No, my dog is staying home. You aren't going anywhere. Oh my gosh, if I ever have a kid, they'll hate me. They'll be like, Mom, can I go to the movies? I'll be like, I'll go with all of you guys and sit in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, no kissy on my watch.
I just want to give a big shout out to the Pew 2. You guys are in the chat. Thank you so much for being here each week and supporting us. Are the best.
Okay, I don't know if our dates are going to match up, but we're going to Orlando. We weren't able to make July work, obviously, but we're going to Universal Orlando September 24th through the 27th, I believe. And we're doing HHN on the 25th. I don't know if you guys will be there. If you are, let's meet for lunch or something. But if not, we're going to catch you. And I think you're coming out here because we messaged. So we're excited to meet you.
It's going to be awesome.
And if you guys aren't subscribed to the Pew 2, subscribe to them now because they're awesome and they're so freaking cute.
Yeah, they are
Every
cute.
time we watch your videos, I'm like, they're so cute. I just want to squeeze their little face.
Is there a squeeze face button on YouTube?
Squeeze face!
All right, guys, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk a little Disney while we got everyone here. Oh, hold on. We got something before we get into that.
Oh, yeah. Let's hit the little chat. Six Flags was my babysitter when I was a teen, but I was good. You guys, I just feel like it's a different world. Like, my mom grew up living across the street from Knott's, and she told me that from, like, 10 years old to 18, she was there without a chaperone. So my mom saw the video of what happened, but it was a different time back then. I don't know if it's like social media or if these things happened back then, but we didn't have access to iPhones, so it wasn't as in our face. But like teens now I'm going to sound like a grandma again. You guys know that like viral TikTok of like teens now, and it's like a 13-year-old girl in a bra top and booty shorts, and she's like, yeah. And then it's like me when I was a teen, like singing Justin Bieber, that literally like, I was wearing like basketball shorts and an oversized t-shirt and I had buck teeth growing up, like lip syncing Justin Timberlake in my room. And now teenagers are like, all the time. And it's just like different.
You're depriving your kids of the bowl cut days.
Yeah. Like
that humbled me
what
as a
happened
kid.
to teens' ugly phase? Like I was fugly in like for my teen years, like freckles, red hair, buck teeth. I was like, woo! And now every teen just looks awesome.
Yeah,
What's going on, you guys?
I did not look like that. I looked like a 6-year-old kid until I was 18.
We literally sound like old man Rivers right now. We're like, those teenagers in there. Brr. Sorry, guys.
I love it. Here we go from Judy. We got a Shima dog doing samurai armor, waving him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Judy, for supporting. You're the best.
Judy, for a new day. Woo! Judy.
Oh, new
Woo,
day.
Judy.
And then here's a good one from Liz. Always enjoy your perspective on topics.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I know I get a bit carried away with my opinions. And I'm drinking wine on our anniversary, so sorry, but
I love it.
you guys get it.
The times have definitely changed.
Yeah, like they...
See, that's how you know you're getting old, because that's the same stuff my parents said about me. Like, you and your Sega Genesis. It's the same thing. I think that's the key when you start saying like, the dang kids. That's when you're old. So we did it.
Yeah.
We made that happen live.
We did make it.
Oh my goodness. All right, now it's really time to get into some Disney news. And one of my favorite people to follow for all the breaking Disneyland news is our guy, David Vaughn. So let's do a little David Vaughn thing. Here you go, Ash.
Magic Band Plus launches at Walt Disney World on July 27th. New features include Disney Fab 50 Quest, Star Wars, Batu Bounty Hunters game, and interaction with some nighttime shows. The prices start at $34.99, but you know that they're going to come out with some Ultra Magic Band Plus that goes up your arm, and they're going to charge you like $800, and people are going to buy it.
So this is really interesting. So this is going to be dropping in just a couple days. So we're going to watch the rollout happen. There's still no word on anything for Disneyland. But actually, I was talking to David, and we were kind of coming up with like, why didn't Disneyland, get an announcement right now? Why didn't we get physical passes for our Magic Keys? And I think this is the answer. They knew the Magic Band program was coming.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of time of it launching. So I think that's why everything is digitized right now. There's no physical pass.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Like, so we're going to be able to see something happening with Disneyland. There's no release date yet. So I expect that to be something that is addressed at D23 come September. I think this is going to be one of like the crown jewels is like Magic Band Plus.
I do too. I'm like, honestly, I've said this before. I'm not a Magic Band stan just because whenever I go to Walt Disney World, like everything's available on my phone. And now that you can add it to your Apple Watch, like I don't really care. But I'm like, interested to see like how it happens out here.
And it's interesting, like the rollout, what they're talking about. The Disney Fab 50 Quests, the Bounty Hunter for Mbot 2. These all seem like things that were within the Disney Play app. So I'm interested to see like what else we're going to get. Because I know that they're talking about doing touch points for things to be interactive within the park. Like that's the rumor with Toontown and what we're going to see on potential rides I've even heard in the future. Not anything and then like happening now, but like the ideas are endless for it.
Well, also like, sorry, this is a stretch here, but like if you guys ever saw our Goodbye Toontown video, and do you remember the booger girl?
Yes.
Oh my God. So you guys remember in old Toontown, there was like really not interactive, sorry. Like you can touch things and noises would go off or whatever. 2 seconds before I was talking about how it's going to change, this little girl picked her nose and then wiped this big booger on the knob and we had it on camera. Sorry if this is gross.
I didn't put her doing that.
No, we didn't put her on camera, but I talked about it. We would never do that. But I'm like, that's probably in a COVID world. Disney's trying to implement way more cool stuff that you can do that does not involve touching. Just like at Animal Kingdom in the tree. Remember I was trying to show you that jelly thing and think about the bazillions of people that are like, and then put their hand in that. And all of us were like, after like Jimmy Fart Boy put his fart hand in it.
But now like, yes, that is like one plus on one end. But then I look at it from this as like, now you have to pay to play if you want to be able to turn that knob. And that's the kind of like the catch-22 on it. It's like, will they sell out? Yeah, because these kids want to do that, especially if the next kid next to him is like, lighting everything up. It's going to do well, but it's also like certain things like in Toontown where you were able to like stomp on a pad or turn a doorknob, like that might be going away.
But also, can we talk about this? The current Magic Bag design does not stay on that well. Like so Nick got me this really dope Sorcerer Mickey Magic Band our last trip. Not only did the little charm fall off, I lost it because it just pops off. We need like it to like pop in there.
My favorite ones are like the
snapbacks. Yeah, the snapbacks are good, but like the ones with just like, that's how your Apple Watch broke, because it's not like snapped in enough, you know?
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Just ask Danny. Danny's here. What's up, man?
Danny!
I'm late to Malfabs Mondays, but I'm happy to be here. Happy anniversary, Ashley and Nick.
By the way, you guys, Danny is working on a D23 series, video number 1 just released in the series. So if you guys are going to D23, you're interested in D23, or you're just like, whatever, you want to know, he's going to have a series leading up to the D23 convention. Parking info, panel info, whatever questions that you need answered, just ask Danny.
Just plug. Love that. That's so good. Okay.
Oh my God.
Kidder must have finished his breakfast tacos. He's got ideas. I love when he's ready. Ba-bam.
My idea, you get to create your own spaceship Earth light sequence, then use your Magic Band Plus to activate it at night. That is awesome. Holy bananas, that's amazing.
Kidder, you're onto something. You're always onto some cool stuff. That would be incredible.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Do that? Light sequences.
I know. But the Magic Bands are pricey, and some of the really baller ones that line up get up to like $80. But they're gonna sell. Like, they're literally gonna sell. But this is exciting news. I'm excited to see all the TikToks and tweets and everything about how these activations are gonna go and, you know, how people experience it.
That's interesting. I like this one from Troy. What up, Troy? Thank you for being here. $15 to turn a knob? Worth it.
I look at these Magic Bands, no offense, don't get mad, as a less cool version of the Harry Potter ones.
So that's actually really cool. Hannah right here said something that really goes to that. Do you think the Magic Bands will work at Disney World and Land, similar to the wands working in Orlando and Hollywood? I honestly believe they will.
I don't think they will.
You don't?
No, because here's the thing. When you have your magic... Wait, I take that back. Danny might be able to answer this.
Let's ask him.
I think this is a 2-part thing. with the Magic Bands, they work as your ticket, your credit card, all that stuff. They might not work for that at both parks, but they might work just for the special activation. So if you go up to a ride and you do this and then a little light turns or whatever, but I don't think I think you have to unsync it from your app, put it in the Disney World app, and that's a lot of work.
That's
right?
interesting.
Because it's 2 apps and we have to log into 2 things for the My Disney Experience and then Disneyland app.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Totally. I think, I hope that you're able to transfer it over. It's not too complicated. It's really just like a number, an ID number on the Magic Band that you have to put into your app. But we're talking about rides and experiences that come with the Disney Plus, or the Magic Band Plus. Sorry, guys, these names these days. But it's also another way to secure your payment. And that's like one of the benefits with the Magic Band in Florida is like you can do all your payment options on that. And I think that would be very foolish not to have that at Disneyland, especially like they're doing like the mobile checkouts and doing all this stuff to really make it as quick and seamless as possible. That seems like a no-brainer, especially with like poor cell phone service in majority of the park.
I mean, here's the thing. Disney IT doesn't have the strongest reputation when it comes to that stuff. Like, let's be real. I don't see it unless you physically unlink all your stuff from this Magic Band, because you have to remember on the back of your Magic Bands, you guys, you have a special code that you have to insert and register. Unless Disney can figure out the technology, I don't think so. I think it's
Why can't you put it into 2 different? Why can't you use the same number and put it into the Disneyland one and the Disney World?
I don't know if it'll be but let's see. I know, but knowing Disney, they're not going to do it and be like, you have to buy 2. Ha!
Here, Danny's here. He's got to get an answer. There we go.
I would say Ashley's a little right here.
Now let's get out of this.
Hey! They'll probably be able to link to your Walt Disney World account, Disneyland accounts, but maybe not at the same time.
Yeah.
That, or they'll just be the foo-foo thing. You can only do the foo-foo stuff. If you're registered at Disneyland, you can only do the light sequences and whatever, but not payments or anything like that.
You don't think the hotel room keys will work on that?
No, because I think with the code and everything, it's a bit...
Interesting.
Because if that was the case, then why wouldn't the Disneyland and Disney World app be one app that you can just ping in between both parks? You feel me?
Let me in.
Ja feel?
Oh, Boo, it's Judy. What's up, Judy? Thank you for being here.
Boo, it's Judy. What's up?
Ashley, you just got this from Jalen.
Jalen, is Jalen more my guy now than ever after this comment?
Yes.
Tell them why.
Ashley's favorite guilty pleasure movies, Grown Ups.
I love Grown Ups 1 and 2. Did you just do a burp snort from Grown Ups 2? I did, because that's what little kids do. They'll be like, hup, and then touch things, and you're like, ew!
That's it. Here we go from Selena. Are the Magic Bands extra when you travel to Disney World? Yes.
Now they are, Selena. So, and I'm not trying to sound like Debbie Downer right now, but what we used to get when we go to Walt Disney World is we got the Magical Express, free transportation, and then we got free Magic Bands that they'd mail to you before your trip to get you excited with the cool little box. And now they've raised the prices. We don't get any freebies, and that's pretty much it. I'm just keeping it real.
And keeping it real goes wrong.
So you have to buy it. But the cool thing, Disney on Shop Disney, they have a lot of Magic Bands on sale a lot. And we've gotten a couple on sale. Like if designs that other people don't like that you might like, they'll be like 30% off. And that's how we got like my glitter one and then that heinous one.
Figment?
The Figment one. Blah.
Everyone loves Figment. Oh my gosh. Stop, drop, kaboom! Kitra's here!
How do we cruise Kitra 2 times?
She knows how to multitask, which I think is really difficult. I couldn't do that, so thank you for being here, Kitra. I hope you're having an amazing time. By the way, we loved your new video from the Dragon Dungeon.
By the way, sorry, now that Kitra's here, you guys, if you're on TikTok and you're not following Ordinary Adventures on TikTok, they're newer to TikTok. They just produced this awesome Bose TikTok from San Diego Comic-Con, but follow them on TikTok at Ord Adventures. I believe it's the same handle as their Instagram, but go support them on TikTok because Kitra is an awesome editor. Yeah. And we stand. We stand!
And Peter is a connoisseur of life.
Mr.
Disney King! What's up, man?
At D23 Expo, they're going to present Magic Band Plus and then say, figure it out, we haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all going to be the guinea pigs.
which I'm fine with. And that's like one of my favorite things is like when they launch something new, because the tech might be there. It's always the stress test of like 80,000 people using it at once.
Dude, like your oh my gosh, remember when we threw you in the pool with no floaties for Genie Plus Day? Yeah. And you called me and you're like,
yeah, but I learned how to swim that day. Check me out.
You did.
Oh my gosh, we got a super chat from Brian. What's up, Brian?
Oh my god. Thank you. Happy anniversary, Ashley and Nick. Cheers. Here's to more tequila and beer. Sorry I've been working a different shift, but glad I made it to watch Mousevibes Monday today. You are so sweet. That photo of your family is so beautiful. Thank you so much. With the super chat, you are entered into our monthly giveaway that we're going to announce next Monday. Thank you so much.
Brian, thank you for always coming in and being so positive and supporting the channel. I hope you and your family are doing well, man. And I hope you're enjoying the new shift. We missed you in the chat, so thank you for being here. Here we go from Krista Hardash.
Disneyland and Walt Disney World budgets, I would guess, are separate and have separate managers, execs. It almost seems like they're competing. Why is our Genie Plus more? Girl, 100%. And just from someone that works in corporate America, you just nailed it. Absolutely different budgets, different people, different parts of the world that travel to different places. So you're absolutely right on that.
Yeah. I do feel like there's a competition some way. It feels that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Mad props! Hi, Nick and Ash. Happy Monday. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
Appreciate you guys. Also, Jalen says, that is also my favorite movie.
Jalen, why are we the same person?
I love that.
By the way, if you guys
so
have,
cool.
This is so random, but I'm an Adam Sandler stan for life. I need to get a t-shirt that says, I love Adam Sandler. If you haven't seen Hubie Halloween, you should watch that on Netflix. It's really good. It's an Adam Sandler Halloween movie from 2 years ago, I think. Jalen, you would like it. It's really fun.
You know what? Adam Sandler's this guy that looks like he's just like getting through life without putting much effort, but he's been like making movies and starring in movies with all his friends for like 25 years.
I've seen every Adam Sandler movie.
More, like 30.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. We just watched Happy Gilmore the other day, and I'm like, what a classic.
What a great guy.
Listen to what I say.
But you'll pay. Oh, I love this.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. Just going through all this. All right, let's get into the next one, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get into a little bit of news with Main Street Electrical Parade and Disneyland Forever. Okay. This might have been touched on last week.
Yeah, I know this is older news, but we missed Mousevibes Mondays last week. So if you guys did not know, the Main Street Electrical Parade and Disneyland Forever will end their limited time run on September 1st. This isn't a surprise to me because honestly, if you guys have seen the Main Street Electrical Parade, it is looking pretty dusty and crusty. It's kind of holding on by a thread. I don't think this is the last time that we're going to see it. I think Disney is going to milk this cash cow until it's dying. But I think it does need some TLC. Mm-hmm. And Disneyland Forever is the most beloved fireworks show here at Disneyland Resort. It's definitely going to come back. It said limited time run. It's going to have 500 more limited time runs. I'm putting that on wax.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Should we play it?
Are you putting that on wax? If we're both putting it on wax, then play it.
All right. Hold on, guys. We have to put something on wax. I definitely think that's going to happen.
Okay, we're putting this on wax.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on there. The September 1st date is really, that's the thing that has my eyes. It's gearing in right in time for the Halloween celebration going on at Disneyland, and then that's going to go right into holidays. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. If you guys haven't been able to catch it, don't get in your feelings like pew right before you get there. Like, it's going to come back. Like, to Danny's comment, nostalgia equals money. But I do personally think those, like some of the light bulbs are burnt out. Some of it's held on with tape, and that's not the Disney standard. They need to fix it, and it needs to come back a bit better.
This is a good one from Kidder. So Magic Happens, like September something then?
I don't know if Magic Happens would come back during Halloween season for a few weeks before we get into Christmas. I don't know if that's feasible.
I would love for Magic Happens to come back a little ramped up. Like, figure out a way to put Encanto on it or something else. I feel like Magic Happens is still, I want more of that.
Magic Happens has the best soundtrack ever. the amount of times do you remember that was our COVID song.
Yeah.
We watched Magic Happens on YouTube 7,500 times. And then we did a little dance in the front. And yeah.
It needs some love. Like we were saying, yes, light bulbs and stuff have gone off on it. But also there's been a thing where it's been getting towed in.
Yeah.
That it hasn't even really been functioning. And to Kitcher's point right here, I'll ever stand Main Street Electrical Parade every time it comes back.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Everyone knew it was a parade that has gone away, then come back. They sold so many dang popcorn buckets and sipper cups, and we were right there with them. And actually, Main Street Electrical Parade will forever remind me of Peter and Kitra.
Yes!
Forever, now, just for that whole sequence.
Yeah, when I freak danced on Peter and I was embarrassed the next day, I was like, Peter, I'm sorry I freak danced on you, but I was really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was nostalgia equals money. It's a Disneyland staple. It just needs some more TLC. It's gonna come back. And I believe, I saw it on Instagram, someone got an email that was kind of alluding to that, you remember that screenshot I sent you? We should have put it up, but yeah.
Dang it.
It's gonna be back, you guys.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Here we go from Troy.
What is your favorite electrical parade float section? Oof.
You got yours?
You say it first. What's yours?
I really like, I know this is not really, everyone doesn't like it. I like the Pinocchio portion.
When he's like this, and then he does the, I think it's but Pinocchio drops it low. Yeah. I think it's funny.
It's a well choreographed dance. I like that, but I also really like Dopey coming in the mine train. That's really cool too. Yeah. And then Smee.
Yeah, I like that
a lot of it. I guess I like that parade.
I don't know. It's honestly, I love lights, and I think it's cool. The music is a bit a lot for me, but I've changed my tune on Main Street Electrical Parade. People enjoy it. It should come back, but I think that if Disney wants to keep this as a cash cow, put your money where your mouth is and make these floats more poppin'. People should not be paying $250 for a park hopper ticket and see a float held together by tape.
No.
That's not going to happen, Bob.
Especially when the last couple of years the park was really running on all cylinders. You introduced Paint the Night. Yeah. And then you do Magic Happens. And then somehow we rewind 50 years again. I know it's nostalgia, and that's really what the key is.
Yeah.
That's what Disneyland is. I think as a whole is nostalgia. So I get it.
Yeah.
Kidder's the best. Oh, that's true. Christmas parade, then Magic Happens in January when no one comes. Get all the bells and whistles worked out.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my goodness. Here you go, Ash.
They always get me thinking that it's the last time ever, then they bring it back next year. Always. It's going to happen, but it's going to happen, but I just think I'm repeating myself, but they just need to enhance the floats. And also it's why would Disney invest in that new float with Encanto and all the Mary Blair stuff if they weren't going to bring it back? That makes absolutely no sense.
I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of have a feeling that Walt Disney World's going to get it.
I have a feeling that too. Can you imagine?
I have a feeling of all our friends coming out to Disneyland to catch it one last time, and I'm I think it's coming to you guys.
Oh my!
I have no idea though, but we'll just find out. Here's another one from Kidder.
Disneyland needs to trade Main Street Electrical Parade for Happily Ever After from Walt Disney World. We're throwing the Mickey's Mix Magic crap for free too. I'm sorry, Mickey's Mix Magic is lit. I always love it. I think it's fun. It's a fun dance show, but I'm ready for some new steez at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Mickey's Mix Magic was a great Band-Aid.
Yeah.
It's cool, and it takes not a lot. It's I feel like it's a flip of the switch and they're able to do their thing. Mm-hmm. But it's interesting. Here we go from Mr. Disney King. Hopefully they extend the Main Street Electrical run into D23 Expo weekend one more week. Tag for the D23 Expo crowds.
Oh my God, maybe. God, that week's gonna kill us.
Do we have to say it like Tron though? Daft Punk? One more week.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's what that. Remember that was our song. Whenever
one more ride.
One more ride. Yeah.
Here we go from Liz.
I don't get why people were so pressed about Main Street Electrical Parade coming back. It's a good parade and timeless. Weird to complain about getting more entertainment. Yeah. So, Liz, I will admit this because I am self-aware. I kind of was meh in the beginning, but then I turned my frown upside down. I'm why am I going to crap on people's happiness? If it makes you happy and people are getting employed, It's making people happy. Kids really love it. Adults really love it. Like, why not? I just think that they need to put more money to make the floats just look more shiny and new.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Mr. Disney King hit on this last one.
No, we're getting Happily Ever After upgraded after the 50th celebration. No Main Street Electric Parade. Dude, I saw Jordan Fisher's post, and I've still never seen Happily Ever After in person. Ever.
Oh.
Ever. So I would really like to do that.
Chilton, I see all your comments, but we're buckling to something that you're really going to be stoked on right now. So get ready. The other thing that kind of happened this last weekend, we saw for a bunch of our friends, they went to San Diego Comic-Con. Let's talk a little Marvel, guys.
Okay, so San Diego Comic-Con, at one of the panels, they basically, Kevin Feige, how do I pronounce it? Feige? Sorry.
Up to you.
Whatever. He announced the next phases of the MCU in a whole. It's crazy.
Yeah, so the end of Phase 4, 5, and a little sprinkle of Phase 6. I wish Chilton was like right here right now.
I know.
So can you explain this a bit better? Let's talk about this. I just grabbed a little screenshot of this. Is not everything that's coming up, but these the things that really grab my attention, gouge my eyes out with excitement. Loki season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. First season, so good. Everyone loves Loki. I feel like he's the most popular character within Avengers Campus. I feel like everyone goes nuts for Loki.
Yeah, they do.
Blade. Cannot wait for this. This is something I was really anticipating them to kind of getting into this last year. Mahershala Ali coming in here. This is a great role. There's still a lot of unknowns. Are we going to be floating on that PG-13 stance on it? Is this the time for us to move to a rated R? I feel like I was talking to Chelsea with this actually, that every Marvel project feels different and unique. And I feel like this is one where they could potentially make a rated R movie. Disney also announced on Disney Plus, Logan and Deadpool are coming in, both rated R movies. So it kind of is like, are we going to get that? Another one that really I'm stoked on, probably the number one on here is going to be Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Like, I feel like after WandaVision, that was the one character I was like, how do we get more Agatha?
Yeah.
And she was also someone at Oogie Boogie Bash that like people went nuts for.
Listen, I'm gonna be super honest. I'm a Marvel fan, but I've never read the comic books. I'm just like, I'm a Marvel fan. I like Marvel. I don't know the depth of everything or the timelines and all that stuff. I'm excited for Agatha, Coven of Chaos. I'm excited for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I really, really love Guardians of the Galaxy. It's one of my favorite franchises. I just think it's amazing. I'm excited for Avengers Secret Wars. Loki, I liked it, but like I don't stan Loki like everybody else, but I get why people do. And I'm excited for What If Season 2 because I think that opens the doors to cool random characters that can possibly pop up within Avengers Campus. I personally though feel a bit overwhelmed by all of the content. We had a year in COVID that Marvel didn't release anything, so I get why they're doing it, but like I feel overwhelmed. Like it's a lot at once.
It is a lot. That's another thing I've been kind of seeing too is like, is anyone suffering from Marvel fatigue? Is this too much stuff going on? We do have to remember maybe this last year seemed pretty oversaturated or like an abundance of it. I won't say oversaturated, but a lot of Marvel content coming out with Disney Plus, theatrical releases. But we also have to remember that there was like a year of where everything was on pause.
Yeah.
Where studios were holding back movies like Black Widow, Doctor Strange, that sort of thing. And also the pandemic kind of ruined a little bit of the releases for Disney Plus. So give a little bit of time, understand this is all kind of setting up for the next phase. The hardest thing I have right now is like looking at the movies that they've released, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, all of these movies, it's hard for me to grasp what they're really building towards.
Yeah.
So hopefully this next phase gives me more of an indication of what's going on. Let's hit the chat on this. I love this. But Nick, Blade is going to be PG-13. Did they say that?
It is?
I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. If you got the Vampire Slayer, gotta make them rated R.
Like even...
What was Morbius? Was Morbius rated R?
I don't know. Even for me, like, and I'm probably in the minority here, like, even for me, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and Thor were released too close together. Like, I just, like, I don't know. I just feel like those are such big blockbuster movies that they were released so close. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a different type of consumer, but like I like things spread apart. I like it to be more of an event. And it's just like, bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? It's just like a bit, I personally feel like it's overwhelmed, but I'm also not the person that like watches things right away. Like I'll catch up to it eventually, but it's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Just me.
Namor, Wakanda Forever, The First Mutant, The Submarine.
Yeah.
Mariner, sorry.
It's going to be awesome. It made me cry. It's going to be really cool.
That trailer got me so stoked on it. Krista, I'm so stoked for Daredevil. Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy too, because for the notes of Daredevil, they said it's going to be an 18 episode release, which is, I don't know if that's real because the other ones have been like 8 to 6 episodes. So 18 seems like so much. That's like early 90s first season run on a television show.
Yeah, that's like the OC that had
That's
like 70 episodes of first season.
Juan and Selena, Marvel is my jam.
Yeah.
A lot of people are stoked on it. Like what they're doing in real time. Like I can understand where Ashley's like, oh, they're doing a lot at once. But if you're like a Marvel stan and you're getting these lesser known characters from your comic books and they're finally coming over to the screen and going to be represented in the park, that's where it's like a huge deal. Yeah. Like it's not, yes, all the stories are cool, but like for the comic book, not MCU people, but Marvel people, like this has to be awesome. No, I'll happily drown in Marvel. Here we go from Chilton. Here we go.
Blade, Secret Invasion, and Thunderbolts. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited too. I just like, I'm just a slower person when it comes to this stuff. You know?
Here we go for Mythical Quill.
I think everything is being released too close together. I'm not against all these projects. I just wish they were spread out, in my opinion. I agree, Mythical Quill, 100%. Like, I'm on the same tip as you.
Yeah, it's a lot. And especially, like, if it's a big event. So, like, Avengers Secret Wars was something that they have for Phase 6, which is, like, 2025, I believe, 2026. So it's a big buildup for something. So the next couple of years, hopefully we start seeing this like story arc shape into like what our objective is. The one thing that, and this might be something that Chilton can kind of butt in with, or anyone who is like a Marvel stan, Stanley, if you're out there, blink twice. A couple of the big noticeable names I'm not seeing on this list: Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. I know they've kind of set up some things for both of them, but I was really interested. I was like, I wonder what movies they're going to pop up in, or if that's something that Marvel's going to release at like D23 on a later date. Like fill in those holes later.
That's what I was thinking. It's just like, there's some that weren't released, and I have a feeling like you can't give all the milk away for free at San Diego Comic-Con, considering what a big relationship Disney has. You know, obviously Disney owns Marvel, and we have Avengers Campus. So I think that at D23, we're really going to see the biggest announcements that when it comes to the Marvel universe, like that's what they're saving, especially regarding the theme parks. But yeah, movie releases and everything. Like the fact that they didn't mention Spider-Man, and he's like, they've invested so much money in Tom Holland, and they have rides after him and everything. I have a feeling at D23 they're really gonna drop some stuff.
Yeah. Secret Wars, pretty much the Gospel of John. LOL. Well, I got to get ready for Secret Wars too.
I don't even know who's John.
I love you, Ashley. Here we go from Chilton.
I wonder if it's an 18-episode series because they'll try to retcon some of, I can't read, some Murdoch storyline from the Defenders saga. Shelton, why don't you live closer? You can come over and explain everything to me. I'm the annoying person that like, that is just like do. I don't know about it, but I like it. I just like Marvel. Yeah. And then I learn it as I go. I'm just like, I think Danny just made a comment like I'm a slow, like it takes me a long time to like watch things. So except for Obi-Wan, we watched that in real time. But I agree with Ashley because I don't always have time to watch all the shows and movies as they come out. Then I feel like I get so behind and have to watch like 50 shows. Same thing, like our friend Tara, she had never seen any Marvel movie, and we all shamed her for years about it. And then she sat in COVID and watched every single Marvel movie. And while that sounds fun, it's like it's very hard to keep up with everything, and then the timeline and this and this and this. But yeah, same with Star Wars. I like Star Wars, but I don't know everything about Star Wars. I just like, I enjoy it. It's fun, you know?
The Pew Tees said the same thing. We had never seen any of the movies until 2020. What an amazing 2 weeks that was.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
That's the real Infinity War, getting all that done. I think that has to be cool, though. I wish I think it's like the back to the days of like, you know, having an episodic show come out and having like that water cooler talk to be able to like break it down each week to week.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the finale, you're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Now all of it is like that when it happens, you're like, that was cool. But I feel like the more you get to marinate with it, I mean, it might be just the way that I observe it. Maybe it's a way for everyone to kind of know what's on the plate, you know, rather than like a 10-year arc like Spider-Man or Iron Man rather.
And also, you guys, like, I'm like, I don't like change. I don't know how many of you guys are like me, but like, I love like my original Avengers and that original thing. So it's like, I'm not the most open to new characters. But then once I watch it, then I'm like, oh my God, like with WandaVision and Agatha, I was like, oh my God, I like this. But it took me, like, I had to get pumped up to watch it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just like, I'm the person that watches the same show every day as like a comfort. So it's hard for me to like get new people in my life, but I'm going to try.
And I think that we were so fortunate with like the first series where like Robert Downey Jr. came into it and started it off.
Mm-hmm.
He has like that swagger of like a blockbuster movie star. And I think transitioning into this new phase of like the end of phase 4, phase 5, and phase 6, I'm not really seeing that superstar, like big blockbuster star like we had. We had Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chadwick Boseman, like people that really commanded the screen. Chris Hemsworth, I think, carries that. But like I'm looking at like the other people in the series, like I love Anthony Mackie in that role. Like I think he's great, but is he the blockbuster star that's going to carry that? Well, that's like yet to be seen.
Yeah, that's yet to be seen.
And same with like Agatha. I think she's great as a complimentary character. But has anyone seen The Lost World? You get Jeff Goldblum doing Jeff Goldblum, but when he's the main focus, it doesn't hit the same way.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So I'm anxious to see this. Like Tom Holland's a star. Like him not being on this list, I'm like, ooh, where's Tom Holland? Mahershala Ali has that power though. He's incredible.
Yeah, I just feel like overwhelmed by newness and change. But I know once it's there, I'm gonna embrace it. But like I haven't even seen the new Thor movie because it's like now, dude, you guys, I'm trying to do better. You guys know that I'm so late on movies. Like I went and saw Nope opening night, Doctor Strange opening night. We went to so many movies and I'm trying to keep up, but it's like I can't keep up right now.
It's a lot.
It's a lot for me.
All right, let's hit the chat. There's a lot of things happening right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I like this one from Mr. Disney King.
Girl, if you think you're overwhelmed right now, wait until D23 Expo X-Men announcement in September. If Zac Efron has anything to do with X-Men, that's going to be my new thing. Watch me turn into the X-Men girl. I don't know who's in X-Men, but Zac Efron, if he's a part of it, I will X-Men for life.
I heard another person they're circling around is that kid from Euphoria, the tall one, the one that's a jerk.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I heard he's another. I've been hearing stuff with this. When I was working at Disney and like gearing in for the Disney Plus app, there were like names being floated around. I think I told you that name how long ago?
Time ago.
4 years ago or something.
By the way, guys, we have 76 likes. Last Mouse Vibes Mondays, we got to 100 during the live. So if you haven't given this live a like, let's try to get to 100. The more likes we get, the more discoverable our page becomes. So give us a like if you can.
Here we go from Crystal and Chris.
The Infinity Saga is and will always be top-notch. So excited to see if Marvel can outdo themselves with the Multiverse Saga. Agreed. And I think it's just like, that's what we like. You know what I mean? Like, all of us are like, you know what I mean? Like,
what it starts with to make that happen is a legit bad guy. Thanos is a great villain.
Yes! You need a badass bad guy.
And I feel like that was kind of a thing with some of the earlier Marvel movies. Like, the villains weren't that amazing. And then as they progress, they've gotten better and better. But like Thanos is like top-notch villain.
Dude, you're right. Like I'm trying to think of like who was the villain in the first Iron Man? Was it
Jeff
Mickey
Bridges?
Rourke? See, I don't even remember.
Jeff Bridges, Mickey Rourke in second, but like just a lot of like it's really suffered for that. Even in I don't want to get down this thing, but it's like Thanos is a great villain.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther, great villain. Like you understand where he's coming from, and I think that arch just really. That's the thing. That's the reason why Batman is so like popular. Like the Joker is a great villain. Yeah. So if we can get some of that over in the MCU, I think it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Here we go with Danny.
Oh,
you did? Sorry, my bad. Here we go from Mystery Cool.
Isn't there a Spider-Man prequel show coming out soon?
Ooh.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'd like for them to do a different multiverse, like of Spider-Man. I like Tom Holland though right now.
Yeah, I like Tom Holland too.
And I feel like too, like that's the other thing. Him not being on this list, it's like they've invested so much into Spider-Man and bringing it into DCA and now into Paris. Like I feel like that's like their Iron Man right now.
Yeah,
Tom Holland.
for sure.
Well,
and he's younger.
Yeah.
Kids and Spider-Man, like that. You know what I mean?
Here we go from Chelton.
Yeah, I was a little weirded out that Doctor Strange 3 wasn't mentioned since I'm sure that Incursion and Klee tie into Multiverse suck. See, I feel so lost.
I'm just really proud that you said that whole sentence. That was good. Who needs their own series? Huang.
Oh my god.
Here we go from Brian.
Since Sony owns rights to Spider-Man, they pretty much shelved the next trilogy, just depending on the next contract negotiations with Tom Holland. Okay, that makes sense.
Marvel, write the check.
Yeah.
Negotiate that. Everyone wants it to win-win.
Agreed.
Negotiate that. Here we go.
But the Beyonder turned Doctor Doom into a pretzel.
No. We love Dr. Doom.
Dude, what I feel like we need to have, I don't know whether we do it on Zoom or on Patreon or something, because I don't know how the live would perform, but I feel like we need to do our own educational live about this subject. So you guys need to put me on game because I want to learn. I just feel overwhelmed. And when I am overwhelmed, I shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there was one comment that there was, go down, baby. It was... Let's see. Oh my god, the chat's
I know.
this one, or I don't know, I lost it. Here, let me go.
You got it. You got your mouse.
I'm gonna take over this.
You fly. Get it, Maverick.
There was something. Oh, this one. Mr. Disney King. I see your point, Ashley. I haven't watched the Mandalorian, Boba Fett series, or even Obi-Wan. I get it, but I'm not a super Star Wars fan. Are you not a Marvel fan? So I am a Marvel fan, but I'm the OG. I love Iron Man's my favorite guy. I've seen all the Iron Man movies in real time. I went to all of them growing up. I just recently started watching the new Spider-Man movies because Nick forced me to, and he's like, you need to catch up. And I really liked them. And I watched all the Avenger movies in real time and went to the theaters. I love the original one. So I am a Marvel fan, but of that, I don't know. I haven't read the comics. I'm not as in-depth. I can't explain all these things and tie the story together like you guys, or how Deadpool or Doctor Doom or X-Men tie into it. I just know that that's what I like. And Chris Evans is really cute and I really like, this. And I'm very a floofy Marvel fan. I like it, but I'm not deep into it, if that makes sense. And I'm not deep into Star Wars either. I didn't watch Boba Fett. I thought it was boring. Please don't hate me. The Mandalorian, I made it through one episode. I'm this is so boring. I loved Obi-Wan. We watched it in real time, but that's because Hayden Christensen came back, and the prequels of Star Wars are my jam. I love the prequels. They're my favorite.
Boom.
Yeah. I hope that makes sense. I'm like a do Marvel fan. Yeah. I like it, but I'm not yeah, Don't call me I know people get all people gatekeep fandoms and stuff, and get out of here if you're doing that. Let people like what they like, and you don't need to Kitra told this to me when I realized that I liked Star Wars a lot at Star Wars night. She's I was like, Kitra, I think I really like Star Wars now. And she's don't let people get in your ear that you have to know everything. You're allowed to just be a fan.
Well said.
Thank you.
Here we go from Chelton.
But I kind of appreciate Marvel Studios putting up newer up-and-coming actors if they can deliver their careers or set after a successful Marvel movie series. Love that. I love that they're investing in new talent. Absolutely.
And that's kind of the other thing is the other actors Chris Evans. I know they tried to get him for years, and he was really torn. He's I do not want to be Captain America for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know that I've heard that same thing with multiple actors. A lot of these guys, Oscar Isaac, I heard that was another thing. It was he knew it was a limited run. He's not going to have to do it forever. Who's the guy who plays Hawkeye again?
I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about.
I know he had the same kind of situation where he's I don't want to be running around in a suit in my 50s. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's cool that they're getting these younger actors or less known actors, not that same star power, still big enough to do this and kind of mold them for the next few years. Because look what it did for Tom Holland. His Spider-Man movies are great. That other one he just tried to do, Uncharted,
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner, by the way, great karaoke singer. Saw him sing karaoke. Got a voice of an angel.
So random.
He does.
You're so funny. Hawkeye, yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, Renner.
But no, I like talking about this stuff, and I like learning about it, like, for sure. So.
Kendra with the applause for that.
I'll never forget, we were on Main Street, and you were like, don't let anybody tell you that you need to know everything. And I was like, thank you.
I feel like this conversation with Marvel can go really in depth, and I want to be real with you guys. We don't know a bunch about what's going on.
Yeah.
So I feel like I really need to get Chelton in here. If you're down to do like a day, like a guest on here, that would be awesome to kind of break this down.
Yeah.
We know what we kind of like, and we like the movies, but we don't really know the trajectory of where it's going.
Yeah. But it's fun.
Have you seen everything, Nick? Yes. I watch everything.
Nick watches everything, and and Star Wars, like the side stuff too, and the Clone Wars. Like Nick watches everything.
But it's kind of cool, like how the MCU is doing their deal right now. It's because I've talked to Chelton about this, and I keep saying your name, Chelton. Everyone have a drink every time I say Chelton. Like, the cool thing about the Marvel to the MCU is that they're able to change the storyline, kind of like The Walking Dead. Even though if you're following the graphic novels, they're going to throw some wrenches in there that's going to keep people guessing. Mm-hmm. And not everyone knows this, like what's going to happen. And now the MCU being under the Disney umbrella, like, it's kind of cool that not everyone sees where it's going. Or you might, but they're still going to throw some things in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So funny.
Okay, let's kind of get into this next one. Oh, Danny, this is good. Nick is a true movie stan.
You are.
I love terrible movies. Love good movies. I just love movies.
You've seen every movie. Like, every freaking movie ever. Yeah. And I'm like, how have you seen all these movies?
Because my parents didn't have a babysitter for me growing up.
We had opposite. Literally, like, I was under surveillance 24/7, and your mom was just like, here.
Yeah. So, this is just a pause on the Marvel conversation. We'll get to that next. But I really want to get into this next thing with D23 coming up, guys. Mm-hmm. I want you guys at home right now to give us a list of what you want officially announced at D23 this year relating to Disneyland or Disney World, whether it's a land getting attention, a ride, a new show, perhaps. But what do you think is one thing or three things that we expect to happen at D23? While you're doing that, Ashley and I are going to write our list.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of go through that right now.
Okay.
You got your pen?
Yeah.
Ba-bam! My pen doesn't work.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm done.
All right, let's hit up the call. Let's see what everyone's got first. Oh, everyone's still going.
Okay.
Mr. Disney King, I love this one. Walt Disney World's fifth park.
I mean, they're gonna need to put something there with Epic Universe coming up their tail. Like the second Epic Universe comes, it's gonna be a lot. Okay. Okay, so let's see. People Mover. Disneyland Tomorrowland Overhaul, Miniland mock-ups for hopefully the future Disneyland Forward project.
Damn.
Tomorrowland revamp, new ride for Avengers Campus, People Mover ? Tron opening date, more Tiana ride info and visuals, Tomorrowland remodel. Okay, so the theme right now is Tomorrowland remodel.
Yeah.
The return of the People Mover, Disney Plus absorbing Hulu and ESPN. Okay.
Honestly, they should. It's too confusing now, that bundle. I think that's a really smart way to streamline that, Danny. That's a great answer.
Okay, so my wishes are the Avengers e-ticket, Tomorrowland overhaul, and more info on everything that's going down in Toontown. Like specifics and like not just concept art.
Do you think if they were to announce Disney, or my posted stuff to me. If they were to announce the Avengers e-ticket, when do you think they would give it? Would they give it a release date, or do you just say it's going to come? Like,
they're going to say it's going to come. They're like, oh, this is what's going to come in 27 years.
Yeah. For me, the first thing I'd like for them to kind of address, and I know it's not like the best, like it's not going to sell papers or merchandise, but what's going on with the treehouse? Tarzan's treehouse has been a year of it. It had signage saying it was coming back. Now it's signage that it's closed forever. What is happening with that? Especially with Pirates of the Caribbean fully enforced now, kind of seeing what the walkway is going to look like. What are they going to do with that? What is the theming? Another one, I'm going to iterate the same thing because we all want this. The People Mover!
I don't want the People Mover back. Let Magic Kingdom have it because Magic Kingdom sucks.
Whoa. I disagree. As a kid, I loved the People Mover. I love that it went inside, what's it called? In Star Tours, and I went through the rides. I loved that area. If they were able to vamp it up a little bit and maybe even get like some LCD screens in some areas, kind of change it up. I feel like that's like the kinetic energy that's missing in Tomorrowland is something that's constantly moving, and I feel like give the people what they want.
Yeah.
And I also I've talked about this with a few other people. The amount of Tomorrowland retro merch, People Mover merch they've been selling the last few years at both parks is an indication they know people want it. They know it.
This is to Chelton. Ashley, I can't believe you just said you don't want the People Mover back in our Tomorrowland. Ashley, hot take. I want to light all of Tomorrowland on fire. All of it. Every single thing in Tomorrowland. Gasoline, fire, explosion, done. And I want all of it brand new. All of it.
But not Galactic Grill, right?
We don't need a People Mover here. Let Magic Kingdom, which is the most booty crusty park in the world, have one nice thing. One nice thing. We don't need it. Would it be cool? Yeah. If we get it, I'm not going to complain. But nothing about Tomorrowland here is tomorrow. It's a land of yesterland. We don't need it. I don't want it. Sorry. Light it on fire. Light it on fire! And start it from scratch and have it be futuristic, crazy space science.
And my last one, I'm going to put down on this, is I have a feeling that Disney, and this may be totally wrong, I have a feeling that we're going to get a clone of Pandora somewhere. And I don't know if it's at Disneyland. I'm looking at maybe Paris, where they were supposed to get a Batu there. But we have all these Avatar movies about to pop right now, and it seems kind of silly that we have one. And I feel like, especially internationally, China, overseas, that's where that movie made a bunch of their money. It would be a huge disservice not to have more Avatar.
I feel that for sure.
Okay, let's hit everyone though. Go up the Sunnies.
At the very least, Autopia needs to go electric. Disneyland needs to strike a deal with Tesla and make mini little Tesla cars. So it doesn't smell like straight booty gas over there.
And the song they play is, "It's Electric."
It's electric.
Here, you gotta hit Sunny's. I gotta actually hit this from Kidder.
Chat, baby.
Kidder, I saw yours from earlier, and I love that you go straight Walt Disney World every time. I love it.
I'm just gonna make stuff up. New hotel along monorail, Skyliner expansion, Spaceship Earth renovation restart. Oh
That's
my gosh.
the one we want. Spaceship Earth renovation.
Yeah, we need
That's
that.
a good one. I love that. I back that 100%.
Yeah, I love that.
Here we go for Mr. Disney King.
If they change Space Mountain to Lightyear, I want an upward revolution in that D23 panel, LOL.
If that movie did great, I could see them, but
I love that movie. I'm bothered that it didn't do well. And then all the people are it's no, I love that movie.
I think it's a great adult movie. There's some adult themes in there. I don't know if I was a kid, I could grasp the thing of the friends getting older.
Yeah.
That's adult. I'm gonna get candid with you guys. As a kid, I saw A League of Their Own. Yes, the awesome movie about the Peaches winning. Yes, but as a kid watching them get old, I was scarred from that. At 6 years, I was like, wait, what? You get old? I didn't know that. I couldn't understand it if I was a kid. I don't know. Here we go from Sunny.
Tomorrowland revamp, more shade in the parks, especially DCA. Could you imagine at the D23 parks products industry? They're you guys, we're going to plant more trees and have shade. People would lose their minds because it's we want more shade. There's no shade, especially at DCA. Trying to find shade at DCA is like, no.
It's like, yeah. Also, leave Pizza Planet, Alien Pizza Planet alone.
All of it. Bye. Except the Star Trader sign. The Star Trader sign could get moved somewhere because that sign is the best sign in Disney. I want to get like a big of gasoline and then just go, psh, and then that meme of that kid walking away like this. That'll be me.
That's amazing.
Bye.
This is a great point by Liz over here.
People
Mover would at least get more people off another ride and make shorter wait times.
That's true.
And the ambiance at nighttime, like, that's like golden hour riding that around. It's like, that would be one of those spots too, when you time it out, seeing the parade go by or seeing the fireworks. Like, that would be another like clutch thing.
Here's the thing that's probably going to happen. Disneyland doesn't have the money or wherewithal to do all of Tomorrowland, so they're going to give the people what they want and give them the People Mover. It's going to lessen the lines inside of Tomorrowland, and it's going to look like more of an active, alive land. So you're going to walk in there, you're going to see the rocket rods, you're going to see the People Mover, and everybody's going to be happy, and it's going to put a Band-Aid on a problem that cannot be solved unless you burn it to the ground. I
mean, I feel like Tomorrowland was near perfect before they touched it the first time you put rocket rods. I would have been stoked if they just kept it, but
it just then change it to Booty Krusty Land of yesterday because it's not tomorrow.
Dalton. Ryan's right though. Just keep the Star Trader sign. You're right.
Yeah. Here
we go from Krista. This is good.
Downtown Disney Future competing also with Epic Universe, Magic Key Holder renewals, inevitable price hikes, and Avengers e-ticket. Yeah.
See, that's a great one that we're not really talking about is the Magic Key Holders renewals. That's interesting. You know, it's a little bit less than that right now for people, right? Isn't it 45 days out or something that they could renew it? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with it. That's the biggest question mark right now is the Magic Key program and what's going to happen. I feel like my gut instinct is that they're going to keep some type of program. How much it's going to cost and what it comes with and what stipulations, that's yet to be seen. But I have a feeling they're still going to have some type of pass system.
Yeah,
it would make sense.
Absolutely, I agree.
Tomorrowland looking like an 80s mall.
Derogatory.
I like this from Sunny. Put some turbos in the Autopia cars and we're good.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Chilton.
Did you see the updates of Hong Kong's Zootopia? No.
I think he meant Shanghai.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't.
I gotta see it. I can't wait. See, that's another one. It's like Zootopia was such an appreciated movie, and especially overseas, it made $1 billion. One of the highest grossing movies that year, and like to see it get its love, it like if it does really well there, Animal Kingdom bring it next. Here we go from Yvette. What's up, Yvette?
I'm tired of them doubling special lands and rides like that, LOL. I hope they bring new things. Every park needs stuff to be different and special. Yvette! Yes, I agree. Especially in U.S. domestic parks. 100%. I hate it, and I get it for budgeting purposes. Because it takes so much money to redesign something new. That's why we have 1,000 Galaxy's Edge, which is like beyond me. But I agree with you. 100% agree. I don't want a new Pandora. I want the Pandora at Animal Kingdom to be even better than it already is, which it's so perfect that's going to be hard. But expand that Pandora and invest in that Pandora. Animal Kingdom is so small. Make it double the size and have it pop in after the new Avatar movie comes out. I agree. Like, that's an incentive for travel, and it's original. We don't need another Pandora. We don't need it. We need more at Animal Kingdom.
I feel like you're totally right. And that's the kind of the cool thing about like the direction of the new Avatar movie. It's like a completely different space you haven't seen. It's like underwater.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So it's like they could really break that up and do that.
Yeah.
Is that something that's we're known to see though? Like $1 billion land ride that we're only going to make one of? It's a hard sales pitch.
It's hard. It is because it's corporate. It's corporate. It's like it's like track homes. Cookie cutter model. It's the cheaper way to do it. Unfortunately, that's what they have to do. But it's like, at least if we get another Pandora, I would pray that it's overseas and not at like Disneyland or something. That would make me angry.
I would love for it to go to like Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Anywhere like overseas would be great.
Yeah.
Paris would be great. All that would be perfect.
But I think Kidder, you asked me on Twitter one time, like something about like Tokyo Disney Resort or whatever. That's the thing. Like when you do something overseas as opposed to domestic park, the fact that it's overseas or in a different country, it already makes it different. Like the Big Thunder Mountain out there was already different because it's in Tokyo. And I don't know a better way to articulate that, but that's why I don't mind as much if you do cookie cutter stuff somewhere else. Like the Indiana Jones at Tokyo Disney Sea, way different.
Right.
Completely different queue, different special effects, completely different. Hotel Hightower, Tower of Terror at Tokyo Disney Sea, completely different. The same function, completely different story, completely different overlay and everything. So that I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know
Winnie
what
the
I mean?
Pooh, Honey Hunt
Winnie
everywhere.
the Pooh, Honey Hunt. Like but it's like we don't need at Walt Disney World in here. Like, stop.
Here's a good one for Mr. Disney King again. I think Disneyland is getting new fireworks show, right? I forget the name, announced at D23 Expo this year. Yes. I do believe a new show is coming. It would make a lot of sense. The one kind of thing that's curious, our friend Danny, Just Ask Danny, pointed this out months ago when they finally announced the Toontown of it all, is that the Toontown firework, or the fireworks related back then, the shells would actually drop in Toontown. That's why they would close Toontown at 8 p.m. Now it looks like Toontown's going to be open all night. There's going to have like different type of fireworks shows. I think that fireworks show, they might announce something and make it seem really like polished and new. But I feel like it's going to be like a scaled back version of what we're expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. I'm just honestly for D23, you guys, like, maybe because we're locals, but like, I personally feel like Disneyland Resort needs way more. I just don't. I love Disneyland Resort. It's my home park, but like, I want more. I want more thrill there, and I want more to do. If you're going to call it a resort, have it be the resort feel. Like, I want a third park at Disneyland. I've been saying this for years. Bulldoze Angel Stadium and make it a third park. I don't even care if it's a water park. Just give me more. More.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
More. What?
I want more. Here we go from Gothic X Butterfly.
Hi, new subscriber here, but I wanted to ask if you went on Crazanity at Six Flags.
I did not.
What is that?
I'm not sure I don't really know Six Flags that intensely. Just whatever the bigger rides were that day. We did just get on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. But I have to look out for that ride.
Your TikTok.
Well, here we go.
Is there a place in the app for booty crusted? I'm sorry.
There is.
I'm sorry. That's just like my resort word for anything that's dusty crusty.
And no, they do not take Genie Plus for that.
No. You cannot get on the booty land on Genie Plus.
Oh, here we go from Abby. This is good.
Abby's hot take. They should have left Toontown alone. Woo! Abby dropping fire!
See, yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah?
Hot take.
I think it's either, like, I'm glad they gave it a little TLC. A little bit. Because, like, a lot of that stuff didn't work for, like, that ball pit. No balls in there for 20 years.
I don't think anybody wants to go in a ball pit right now.
Then make it something else.
Yeah, yeah.
Make it Chippendale's, I don't know. Something else. Here we go from Kidder.
What we thinking getting for Disney 100 at Disneyland? We'll get some announcement on that for sure. If Disney 100 isn't even better than the Diamond Celebration, throw it away. Because Walt Disney World's 50th, now that like I've had time to like take it in, it wasn't that poppin'. So I hope for Disneyland's 100th, like I want like, I don't know what I want, but I want it.
It'll probably be they'll leave Walt's plane out and you're able to take a photo of it in downtown Disney and then give you some snacks. I hope they do something really cool though. It's like those are the milestone years where they really should celebrate it and go off.
Yeah.
But like, did you guys see the merchandising for the 100th for the D23 Expo? Did anyone else feel a little bit underwhelmed by it?
Yeah.
Do you remember it's like silvers and blues?
Yeah.
100's a good year though. Like, they should do something really, really cool.
I always, even though I live in Southern California and you can wear jackets for like 2 weeks out of the year, I'm always really interested in the jacket. Like, I want like a over-the-top, gaudy, iridescent, so loud in your face that it's obnoxious jacket with like iridescent glitter gold and Mickey, and when you press the shoulder, it talks.
A shoulder talking jacket. Hold on.
You press it, it's like, happy 100!
Hold on, let me make sure our guy's on this list. Hey, Bob, you got that, right? We're doing that? All right, thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
Here, let's rifle through some of these real quick.
Okay.
Disney forever got to keep the Roger Rabbit ride on God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
They got to keep
They're
it.
gonna do
That ride is amazing.
I expect different things to happen. It kind of got a different narrative too at the end of its run, so definitely keep that. I love that ride. Abby, Dino Land can go. Bye, girl.
Agreed.
I do really enjoy the Dino Bar out there, though.
Oh, the
That place
restaurant
is
Saurus, Tequila Saurus is bomb.com. Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Here we go from Troy.
I want the internet from Wreck-It Ralph 2 to be brought into Tomorrowland. Troy, I said this like 6 months ago. My idea for Tomorrowland, put an entire internet dome over Tomorrowland, and when you go into it, it is the internet from Wreck-It Ralph 2. How sick would that be? So
that would be awesome.
I agree. I'm glad somebody thinks
I love that movie, and it's good.
Yeah.
Here we go from Chelton.
The last on my wish list, Oriental Land Company will buy out our Disneyland and just make it back. Dude.
They should. They should. That way our Lunar New Year would be popping.
I know. Disneyland just needs, I don't know what it is lately. I just don't feel like Disneyland it's not like doing its job.
Ooh.
It's not living up to its hype. Like, it's not getting an A+ on its exams.
I feel like that's pretty unfair for the Disneyland comparison because it's nostalgia. It's the first. There's like a lot of things of like wanting to integrate new things. But if you get rid of these staple things, like it's going to cause an uproar. And that's why a lot of people go. That's why, like we were just talking about earlier,
Yeah.
Main Street Electrical Parade, 50 years.
But like,
boom.
make it more. I don't know. Just like just put some like more TLC on it.
Here you go from Mr. Disney King. The Haunted Mansion is a great example of giving everyone something different yet amazing stories of the haunted house. Totally agree with that. 100%. And that should be like kind of the blueprint of it. I agree.
Like, and I love that there's a haunted mansion in each one. And like, honestly, like, I don't know if who here has been to Tokyo Disneyland, but like their Big Thunder has this entire like really cool indoor bat section that's like really, really dope. And it like, you can have those staple rides, but all of them have a different touch and feel. You know what I mean? Like, but this is the Haunted Mansion example is perfect.
That's good. Gosh, I miss Hollywood Tower of Terror. Totally agree.
Me too.
Yvette, this is a great one. Soarin' at Tokyo is completely different experience than ours. At least doing that helps a lot, keeping it fresh.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Absolutely. And that was like why I was so bummed when they changed Soarin' California over Soarin' the World. It's like, leave it.
Just leave it. We're in California. People like it. We have Soarin' over the world at Walt Disney World. Like, why do we need 2 Soarin' over the worlds?
Yes. Here we go from Monica.
Avengers Campus desperately needs an e-ticket. They have so much work to do with an endless options from other movie franchises. Come on. Monica, I couldn't agree with you more. It needs that because it feels very like industrial warehousey right now. And it's like they can only, with it being a living land and like having new people from the show and new characters, it's cool. But it's like eventually we need a turn-up ride. Like the Spider-Man ride is cool, but we need a turn-up ride in that building.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of a point you just hit right now with the e-ticket coming. With it not being announced, I know initially they talked about being an Avengers ride. A lot of those characters aren't in the movies anymore. Moving forward, it's like, is this something that they kind of put on pause to work with like the future and what to expect for other things, or do they keep putting in these characters? I know like Avengers Campus doesn't have like that time lock just like Batu, but it'd be interesting for them to do that. Like, we're gonna build these lands and cater it to a phase that none of these people are in the movies anymore. It'd be very interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh my goodness. This would be amazing.
Imagine if they announced a third park and it was Westcott. Don't even say that.
Stop.
Liz. Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Here we go from Mr. Disney King Ash.
They better bring back 24-hour events for Disney 100 at both Disneyland and Magic Kingdom in 2023. Yes, I would love to attend one of those.
Troy, a vault hologram for the 100th anniversary. I'm calling it now.
That would be sick. Like how they had the Tupac hologram at Coachella.
Oh my gosh.
What if Walt break dance on the castle? He's like, Walt Disney. This is 100.
To all that come, welcome.
To all that come to this happy place. Sorry.
Here we go from Danny. He's flexing on you.
I have that jacket, Ashley. It's the Epcot one from D23. But does it talk?
We'll add a talking button for Danny's jacket. Oh, this is another one. Mythical Quill. I love buying jackets, but living in Florida makes it hard to wear any nice ones. That's Ashley's main thing she buys is jackets. Nowhere to wear them.
I have 75 sweaters in my closet, and I live in them in the winter for the 2 weeks of the year that we get to wear them. So I feel you.
Abby's just on fire with it right now. Ashley wants a jacket that syncs to the fireworks shows.
Yes, exactly. That, like, you know how like the ears at concerts that can sync to the music? I want a like light up outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I want.
Sunny, everyone in the parks would cry, Troy. Totally. If we had that Walt thing, that would be awesome. Here we go from Kidder.
We also need ship number 6 name and some details, plus new art details on Lighthouse Point, the second private island. Yeah.
Kidder's covering all the cruises. I love it.
Yeah.
He knows all this. I don't even know that they were talking about a second island. Oh, here we go from Yvette.
So Comic-Con had the first Disney Plus merch booth, and the shirts were fire. They said they'll have a big booth at D23 with exclusive.
Dang.
I am like literally scared for my wallet at D23 this year because I've been to D23 and seen the shopping and like, and I'm like one of those people that like, I like dated stuff. Like I like when it says like the date or like limited edition. So
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that makes it so super special. Here we go from Carissa.
I wouldn't put it past them to announce even more DVC conversions.
That's a great point. Speaking about DVC, if you guys are interested in knowing about DVC and how it works and booking it, I have a great podcast recommendation from Mouse Park.
Oh, yeah. Mouse Park Insider. Our friends Tony and Danny are DVC members, and they know a lot about it.
Yeah, so if you guys actually want to see what their experience is like, I believe their home resort is Animal Lodge. Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It was a really good episode. Good job, guys.
Yeah. I think Tony's in the chat right there.
Is he?
Give us Encanto at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, I didn't even see that you're there.
Honestly,
good plug, Tony.
Animal Kingdom is my favorite Walt Disney World park, and I just want more to it. Like, Pandora was cool, but like I think Animal Kingdom has so much room for growth, and just so much cool stuff can be there. So that would be dope.
I love that you love Encanto. We talk about it. We sing to each other all the time. It's awesome.
Oh my God.
I'm Antonio, though, right? Here we go from Troy.
The big announcement for D23 is a Disney Dome becoming a reality. Perfect weather 24/7. Yeah! That would be awesome.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Here we go from Ryan. D23 announces the latest churro flavor.
Probably.
What would it taste like? 100 years of Disney?
What if they have like... Never mind.
Oh, say it.
No, I was inappropriate.
Okay. All right, guys. I think that is going to kind of wind things down for this awesome Mouse Vibes Mondays. It was a 2-week hiatus, and we just went for 2.5 hours.
I know. We want to shout out our new Patreon members.
I do. I just want to give a shout out to our Patreon family and followers. You guys are awesome. We have great content coming out, but a special shout out to Sasha, Michelle, and Complex for signing up this week. You guys are amazing. With that being said, Ashley and I were able to get our drone, and we're very excited. We have a video coming out this next week. We'll be filming it for Patreon, and thank you guys so much again for contributing and helping us get to this point. We're going to show you. Ashley is going to be the Maverick of the sky, and I call being Miles Teller.
If you guys aren't familiar with Patreon, basically we put up bonus episodes and videos. They're more personal and not so much theme park content. We release news for the channel on there first. And just, check it out. It's a different way to support the channel, but we appreciate our Patreon members. And I am now flying a drone because we're prepping for our desert vlog next month, which is going to be pretty crazy. But thank you guys so much for the support, and thank you for being here for 2.5 whole hours. We have cruise vlogs coming, and it's going to be popping.
Big week ahead of us. Thank you guys again for being here, keeping the chat nice and safe and fun. Shout out to all our moderators and everyone who's coming here every single week to support the Mouse Vibes. You guys mean so much to us. That's going to wrap it up, and we'll be back next Monday for another Mouse Vibes Monday.
Woo!
We'll see you guys soon. Take care.